guys know it is Drunken Chat, son. Allow me to apologize for what may come out of my mouth in advance. First time I am partaking in beverage in about a couple of months. Hello, everyone. I am Mighty Belvy, the drunken one, back in full effect here on this Drunken Chat, son. And I am joined by my right hand, left hand, other left hand, other right hand. As always, my peoples, fellas, introduce yourselves.
Ooh.
Where we at?
There we go.
Token white guy on the It's Drunken Chat show tonight.
You are the token white guy.
It's Dennis.
I think this is the first internet podcast where we only have one white guy instead of one black guy. So we are.
I'll take it. I'll be it.
But you are invited to the barbecue, Dennis. So you are invited.
Hey, look, I'm the one that started the Kill Whitey barbecue.
I ain't say shit about killing a whitey.
You've never seen The Breaks?
Oh yeah.
The Breaks is one of the greatest black movies of all time, starring a white guy.
The Breaks is that the one with Steve Martin?
No, that's the one with the white kid who he's in the hood and he got adopted by black family.
Yeah.
And he's running from the cops and he jumps over the fence and it says Kill Whitey.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the hell? I started the Kill Whitey group. Why'd you guys have the barbecue without me? You were making us uncomfortable, man.
So what was that Steve Martin movie where he was
The jerk.
The jerk, right.
Okay, so if you've never watched Drunken Chat and you've never seen me on it, turn your volume way up and put your ear right up against the speaker.
Don't do that because I'm not getting no lawsuits. You fucking yell and let people talk like this time, motherfucker. Anyway, how are we doing?
I'm doing good, man. We're in the home stretch. Christmas is almost over. Our Amazon's been through the roof. Our eBay's been through the roof, and the store is knocking it out of the park.
Is that an IKEA bag in the background?
No. I think that's Clearance Center.
Oh, this is like IKEA.
That's some Detroit shit.
That's pallet liquidation. If you haven't ever been to a pallet liquidator near you, go find one and hunt it because it's some of the best shit I get right there.
We'll discuss that at a later date.
Yes. Who's up next to bat?
Oh, man.
Holy shit. I apologize because my fucking computer is slow because I got too many damn windows open.
It's Big Remo over here chilling, you know. It's Friday night. Back in effect like always, man. Happy to be here.
Let me ask you something. Is that your living room or that's like your man cave hut type?
It's like under the stairs and then I'm like pushed out sort of so the dust put out. And then my wife put her thing over there in the corner so my daughter's got like a chair next to it and
so your daughter's building her anime station right where she's sitting.
There's like hot chocolate right there. You know what I mean?
Good. That's what's up.
That was your stripper name, wasn't it, Big Remo? Hot Chocolate?
No, I can't quote that one actually.
Remo is the most Barry White lookingest motherfucker I've ever met in my life. And I've known a lot of Barry White looking motherfuckers.
This is like a couple weeks, man. I was trying to go to the barber shop yesterday, man, and my barber only cuts 3 days a week, so I missed him this week. So.
I hate them hostility ass barbers, bro.
You know, he's like, man, I work for the county too now, so I can't cut hair. I'm like, you need to make a choice, bro.
Motherfuckers be nice as shit. Well, it's always the sadity was to be nice as shit. Like, you got to abide by their motherfucking rules and shit.
And he's a YouTuber too, so he's like, he be out fishing and shit. So I'm like, hey,
county's got the benefits, man. Got the bennies.
That's why I can't be mad at him. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm just like, well, squeeze me in when you can. When you're in the shop, let me know. So I missed him this week. So yeah, I've been doing my own work, but it's time I get to the barber, man.
Nicholas, what's going on, baby? Eric Heard in the building. G Comic in the building. Manny the Comic Collector. What up, baby? T Jones wants to hear your Barry White voice.
Show you right.
And then we got the token Asian. You missed it before. We was talking about race and how Dennis is the only white guy here, and that never happens in any podcast. It's usually the other way around. But here on Drunken Chat, we are all about diversity, and we welcome our token Asian in the building. What up, bro?
Hey, not much. Just trying to take care of the dogs, get them calmed down for the night. They're up late. Just like I am, I guess.
What, you got more than one now?
Oh, so I'm taking care of my mom's dog.
Is it a demon as well, or is it a regular dog?
Just like a regular dog. He's like super timid and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. And then like my dog's all hyper and like super like social with everyone.
Social. That's what you call it. You mean hellhound? Social. How you been? How was your week, brother?
Just busy with work. School winding down and everything. All the students moving away, so we have to knock out all the projects when no one's there. So
January. How was school? When is school out?
School's already done. Like finals already done. Students have moved off of campus.
What the fuck? What?
College.
About to be spring. Spring semester, or whatever. Fall semester. What is it? What semester is next?
Spring. Yeah. So that'll start January. So I don't even know. Second week, like second or third week of January.
Gotcha.
So now they just go back to their old hometowns and go to their old hometown bars that they weren't old enough back in the day and reminisce about how great they were, even though they were shitty people and shitty fucking students. And
if they were smart, they would stay where they were at and not go back home.
Yeah, exactly.
Go back home, you'll never leave.
Last but not least, the man, the myth, the real MVP of Drunken Chat, Lucas Machina in the building. What up, baby?
I'm just a man in a chair, man. Fucking. So, Phyllis, this is December 17th. This is going to be the last Drunken Chat of the year. All right. So, because you got to remember, so next week is Christmas, right? That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the very next week after that, that's going to be New Year's. Now, I mean, if we want to do something unofficial, that's freaking great. We can try to put something together, but I am not working my asshole through just put together some of this stuff, man.
Next
so
Friday is my 50th, so I might not be able to make it.
Ultra's birthday is this week, correct? I just wished him a happy birthday. He's in the chat.
Is it? Yeah. I thought it was last Saturday.
No, it's this Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Ultra.
That's Mr. Ultra. Happy birthday.
He's official now. He's officially a birthday boy today.
Yeah, it's past. Yeah, it depends on where you at, but
I got the story of the night for you guys. I just put it in the chat.
What's that? What this? I don't got Facebook. What? Hold on. What the hell?
So, husband killed his wife because she didn't support his dream of opening a comic book store, unlike his mistress. That's what the tagline says.
'Tis the season to be jolly.
Terrible. Calamity Comics in the building. What up, baby? How you doing? You'll give my man Calamity Collectibles a follow. He's gonna be at Big Apple Con tomorrow along with Blind Adam. Where's Blind Adam at?
He's knee deep in strippers right now. What are you talking about?
Likely.
So it was a huge week for comic news.
Yeah,
I was attracting a whole bunch of comic book news. Well, there is that DC freaking they're trying to get their house in order bullshit. I think the bigger news was that everybody was waiting for the last 10 years was Avatar. Number 2 that came out this week. Apparently, through the opening week, that's as of today, it's only made $50 million, but people think that maybe it can make $150 million. So, am I the only one that's actually seen it yet?
I have no intentions of seeing it. I caught the first one by mistake. I don't think that mistake will happen again.
I bought 12 tickets for my whole staff to go. I didn't rent out a theater for this one, but we're all going to see it on Sunday for our office Christmas party.
Okay. Well, if you have, here's the deal. Tell your friends, hey, if you're 50 years and older, make sure they go to the freaking bathroom before, because it's a long ass movie, and the thing that was pissing people off was people just getting up in the middle of the fucking theater and just fucking walking around and doing all this other shit, man. It's like, look, we know you're old. The bladder ain't as good as.
Isn't that shit about water? So it's automatically gonna make you want to pee.
And James Cameron, if you don't want to have us get up in the middle of your movie, don't make your movie 3 hours and 30 minutes of nothing but water.
Well, it's not fully. The full thing isn't of water. Maybe I would say maybe 66% of it was water. So it starts out on land, then eventually goes to water. Good stuff, man. Like every type of genre you can think of, James Cameron decided to put that shit in there except for porno. But there was some titties, some blue titties in there. I mean, that's your thing.
Testify. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, we got blue titties?
Yes.
I'm in.
So it's not a full on kids movie, or
it's Disney.
It is a kids movie, but it's not gratuitous, right? So you remember how like back in the day, National Geographic, they always used to have those covers with just after. Well, that's just the way it is. But
I have no idea what you're talking about. There were titties in National Geographic.
Okay, you got a stack of them right back there. I see your shit back there in the corner, Dennis. Don't play with me.
It was always that one kid that knew the titty page.
Yeah,
I think Dennis was the titty page kid.
Right here, see,
65
in the library.
There's always that one kid who knew the titty page. Shout out to Andre Snell. Appreciate the kind words, my man. Thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate that. CBS Hot 10 is still on. You know what I'm saying? Definitely check. Remember, I always say check them out first. They come through, check us out. You know what I'm saying? This how we giving it up, man. I'm speaking of CBS Hot 10.
Shout out, once again, shout out to Ben doing his thing, and then we're also going to cover some of the stuff that he had done in the past, give him more context. So hopefully we can make some better decisions in 2023.
So what's going on? Number 9 is a 9A is a $300 book.
Spider-Man number. So it says up slightly to $30 raw with 98 holding just above $300. So we talked about this a lot, right? And I gave the reasons why, because Disney was trying to expand to Asia, particularly in India with like Hotstar Plus and all the other stuff. So I was like, hey, what's the main character that they're probably going to try and do that with? Boom, it's probably might be Spider-Man India number 1, because I didn't see them really pushing Kamala Khan on everybody who was supposed to be Pakistani. So that's where it was. So it did go to $700 at one point, but now people are once again, because of this recession-like stuff. These type of books are starting to pop loose. So that's probably why we're starting to see these at $30 raw, which is pretty much a snap them up freaking type of price.
At $30, yeah, shit.
The other one that we talked about here was that Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 3, that Joker Christmas joint.
Yeah.
That Joker has the Santa Claus, which is terrifying as it is. I don't see this one. The Mandalorian number 6, that Raza 150 variant. I really don't see. Look, I know there's some Raza homers out there, but I don't see anybody that really cared about this freaking cover.
It wasn't his best.
I just met George's Janetti at GalaxyCon in Columbus on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker is good. He is cool to meet. If you've never met him, hunt him out and find him at a show. He is phenomenal to talk to. And I don't think he gets nearly the love that he deserves.
What's his name?
The George's Janetti. I can't. His. It's not George Janetti. It's George's Janetti.
Okay.
Right.
But dude, he did some covers for Buffy. He did a whole bunch of shit. You look him up.
That Joker, that's an open order book?
Yep.
It is. But it is kind of sold out at the lunar level, right? So you can try to order it, but it's not guaranteed to get a reorder on it. So I ordered a whole bunch of books. I'm hoping to get some, and we'll see.
What's the deal with number 4? Because I see everybody keep talking about this Barnes and Noble's Batman, Spider-Man, Batman Spawn shit.
Right, yeah, that's a good question. Did Barnes and Noble have their own? Because Barnes and Noble, they've had their own publishing company for a while, and they put their shit on the fucking shelves. Are they going back to that? old thing of doing that shit again.
You know, Noble sold comics. I thought they stopped selling comics.
That's what I'm saying. I thought they stopped. They used to.
Right, but for newsstands, right?
For newsstand, exactly.
Yeah. But this has that like stamp on there that says, Barnes and Noble exclusive.
Right.
It's like $13, isn't it, or something like that?
That was the buy-in, $13.
It's like $12 or $13 or something.
They were probably giving a gimme just to get it in there and pump up the numbers on it.
There's a lot of Barnes and Nobles out there in the world, by the way.
Oh yeah.
One, I know of one. I might have to go check it out tomorrow and see if they have anything.
But if you have the membership, it's like 15% off, or is it 10%?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating on the Barnes and Nobles, but let me not say anything.
Yeah, right.
And then number 1 Spectacular Spider-Man number 24. Don't know what's going on with that one.
That Donald Glover, Hypno Hustler.
Oh, that he was seen at the studio, right?
Yeah.
Do we believe that though?
So apparently, people do. So.
And last one was that number 2 was that Dark Ride. Number 3, Tony Fleet's 125.
Tony Fleet. I mean, at this point, print run numbers going to start going up. I mean, you should have pre-ordered this number 3, and you should have gotten 2 or 3 with his 120-25s. That's just how the game goes. If you've been in the game for a long time, you did right by it. If not, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to that. It's gonna come down to who got what and when. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you were smart enough to get it and the book takes off, then you got it. If not, you got to buy in at the higher price.
Yeah, it is what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Right. We are kind of already touched on this. Avatar, Way of Water, swimming to $55 million. James Cameron sequel still has a shot at 150. Look, we're gonna. All I know is me and my family. That's why my shit's all jacked up. Because I didn't have enough time. Because I did not expect to. Runtime says 3 hours, right? You're gonna spend 4 hours in there. Right,
but Lucas, you know as well as I do, and you've had this on the conversation before. When you make your movie 3 hours and 20 minutes, that's less time you get to sell tickets. He jammed up his own opening box office, and you could get 2 extra shows a day in there if he was just down 45 minutes.
Well, I don't know about that, right? Because looking at the dashboard for AMC. He had like 5 or 6 that were just 3D, right? Just regular 3D, right? Then there was another one that was 3 showings for IMAX. There was another one which was like 5 to 6 for real 3D, right? And then there was another 2 to 3 for real 3D, but with subtitles.
What else is in the theaters right now?
Black Panther. Black Adam maybe, but Black Adam's actually going to be on HBO Max soon. Babylon is supposed to be coming soon.
Violent Night is still. People are still seeing it.
Right.
Did you say it was 3D with subtitles?
Yes.
You're doing too much, James.
Oh my god! Okay.
Is it? So this shit is 4 hours. So if you want to watch Avatar 1 and Avatar 2 back to back, that's a full day of work. That's about 8 hours.
It is.
You put it in a motherfucking shift. You go do the third sequel. You put in overtime now. You
better hope they got the free refills because popcorn is all you got to eat.
Yeah, nah. Like I said, I don't know. I've watched Avatar 1 in pieces, so I've seen enough of the movie to put it together to know what the fuck is going on. And I gotta get big hands that motherfucker who sat through all of this shit. Lucas, you and your family.
I enjoyed the first one. I went to the movies and saw it. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't one of those movies. It's not like one of those movies that I watch every time I see it on. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good movie when it first came out. I enjoyed it, like I said, but to me, it didn't kind of like parts of it lasted. Were good over the years. Kind of.
I saw it once 3 years after it came out, and I'm good.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is, like, I really didn't even know this shit was coming out this week. Like, I happened to see a commercial like in theaters this Wednesday. Oh, whoa, already? What the fuck? Wow. Like,
I'll just watch the original. I'll just watch the original. Dances with Wolves, right?
Kind of the same shit, right? And this is this shit's called Way of Water, but only 60% of the movie takes place in water.
Right. So here's the deal. I fully expect to hate this fucking movie because I came home from work, then I had to go to fucking Costco, didn't get any time to fucking rest. Then as soon as we came home from Costco, got ready, fucking bought the tickets, and then went out. So I was like, man, I am going to be tired as fuck. I'm probably going to sleep halfway through. I did not feel sleepy at all going through this fucking movie. And you guys know how I love to sleep through fucking movies.
So you're telling me you enjoyed the film?
I enjoyed the film.
Really? Lucas hates everything.
Exactly. I'm a hater. I got a jersey with the number 1 on the back for number 1 hater. I couldn't find anything wrong with this fucking movie.
Really?
And so you know how I hate when people try to jam too much shit in there, right? Where like, oh man, they're trying to be this, that, the other thing. This one was trying to be a war fucking pick. This was trying to be a romance pick, an action 5 fucking pick, a horror pick, man. It was trying to be a political pick too, man. It jammed all this shit in it, and you know what? It didn't fucking suck at all.
Motherfucker had 9 hours to get jammed probably some more shit in there too.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, so
he still got 2 more movies, so you're good.
Yeah, so I don't know. So what I would say is, if you got a choice in between seeing it in regular and 3D, go ahead. Don't pay extra for the fucking 3D. You'll be fine. Just go ahead, just fucking see it in regular.
Hey, Tim Lee, I appreciate the thumbs up, brother. Let me know what you would like to see with the show, man. We more than happy to accommodate, man. But thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you, Tim Lee. Yeah, but that's 4 hours worth of shit, man.
Hey, can I do my public service announcement real quick?
Mm-hmm.
It's Christmas time, everybody. Where if you've got your favorite honey hole where you get good comic books and you want to keep the comic shop owner loving you, you need to go give them a gift. I just got this 5th of Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select, and it took me a while to figure out how to open it. I got me a nice little cigar to smoke at another time.
You don't want to do it all at the same time. You might be back on what now?
Oh, exactly.
That was the alcohol.
So what did you guys think of the news? Like first we were all like, okay, Henry Cavill is coming back to DC. Now he's not coming back to DC.
First thing I said this motherfucker quit his Netflix job to come back, and motherfucker don't got a job no more. And now he's doing Warhammer, so he probably picked up the first fucking script that he see. He was like, you know what? I need a job.
Exactly.
These bills here. Let me do this Warhammer shit. I ain't gonna wait for Marvel to call.
I'm fucked up. That's what happened.
Saying I ain't gonna wait for Marvel. Let me do this Warhammer shit. So what is James gonna do? He's rebooting everyone. The only thing they're gonna get right is Lobo is old boy name
Jason Momoa.
Momoa is Lobo. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great start. So you're gonna recast Superman. How you gonna recast Wonder Woman, bro?
You don't need to. Just keep her on. She wasn't a problem.
She won't do it without Patty Jenkins.
Oh really?
Oh well, I guess.
Find
a new one now.
Well, she hasn't said it yet, but Patty Jenkins put it out there in her statement about how her and Gal are a team and they were the best buddies and all this shit. And I think she was hoping Gal would follow up later, but Gal was silent. So there's a chance.
So coming in 2023, Mel Cass, Nubia.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta go Nubia. I can see them doing Nubia. I can see that.
Think of it looks like DC, they were preparing for that shit, right? Because think of all the one woman type freaking characters that they popped off in 2022. Right? They totally went away from Wonder Woman, and they showed all these other different freaking characters out there. There's and what was the one from Brazil?
Oh, Yara Floor.
Yeah, he was dope too, though.
I think movies are done with the switching of races when it comes to characters. I don't think that's
but
it didn't work.
Right, but the thing is if you're talking about Amazons, where's the Amazon but close to Brazil, that triangle in Brazil, Argentina, whatever, which is where Yara Flor is from. So it wouldn't be switching. The switching is making Wonder Woman, a totally white girl.
Yeah, when she had sisters that were
right, but they never really went towards her Greek ancestry because they weren't ready for the stuff about the rape and everything. So if you're not going to do that, just go another direction.
I'm pretty sure I'm 2 years on the record on these shows. Dude, whatever you think DC has a chance, they will figure out a way, 5 ways a Sunday to fuck it up.
Well, you don't have no faith in what Gunn is gonna be doing?
Here's the thing. It's a rebuilding year. Okay, let's just say, who's your favorite sports team? The Giants?
Yankees. No,
Yankees.
Fuck no.
All right. Okay, if the Yankees fired everybody tomorrow, didn't sign Judge and nobody, boom, 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 and they rebuilt everything from scratch and said, you know what, Judge, you're going to be the new catcher. And we're going to build a whole team around you catching.
Yeah.
How much faith would you have in the Yankees for the next 5 years?
They got money to buy some more motherfuckers.
Yeah, but your best player is playing out of position.
Right. And that's you. There's no way to argue. They've already filmed Aquaman 2, I heard, right?
Did they?
Yeah.
They're gonna throw that nigga. They're gonna throw that shit away right next to the
$1
bag.
billion. And I said it was one of the best DC movies I'd seen in a long time.
Aquaman.
I love that movie. That movie is spectacular.
Yeah, you're fucking mind.
And
back you did.
it's up against Wonder Woman 1984. It's up against Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, Justice League. It can't help but be good.
Yeah.
Well, in comparison to all those, yeah.
Right.
It's the one that sticks out the most.
So, you sit there and you're like, okay, well, you've already got an Aquaman 2 in the can. And then you're going to reboot and put Aquaman as Lobo? I get it, but I don't.
No, I totally get it. And I want it. I think that's a fucking great start. Hey, you were Aquaman, fine. Be low, because he should. If you remember me from Unpresentable Defects, I said he should have been Lobo from the fucking jump. So I'm all the way with it. I'm all the way with that. Let me get that. Let me get all of that. Give me my R-rated Wonder Twins. Let me get that too. Let me get R-rated Wonder Twins.
Well.
Let me get DC. You got your top tier. To me, I never fuck with DC characters. You know what I'm saying? I never was like a real Superman fan. I was a Batman fan like that. I always thought Aquaman was shit. That's just me though. But those lower tier, I fuck with the Wonder Twins. I fuck with Apache Chief. What was his name? The dude El Dorado. I fuck with them lower tier dudes. Give me them dudes. Let me
That's
see
what
what do.
Like, you don't ever see those characters. The characters we really grew up on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you can stop at Marvin and Wendy because you cut them motherfuckers out. But have him make a cameo. I made a cameo in the Wonder Twins shit.
I'll tell you what. I really knew or DC was in trouble when they were like, we have Wonder Woman and she's nothing like Captain America. And it's like, you do realize the entire plot of your thing was your hero flies a plane full of poison into the water or up into the sky to blow up rather than go to New York and destroy it, right? You realize that's your whole plot. It's the same as Captain America. You just changed World War I for World War II, and you treated the World War I Germans like you treated Nazis. DC never not copied Marvel.
Marvel copied DC too.
Yeah, I was gonna say they stole from each other all the time, right?
Mm.
It's just like whoever's on top.
Or they would parody like a character, and then the character would actually get some legs, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, we decided to do it anyway. That was our intent the whole time." And it was like, "No, you were trying to rip them off." And
this right here, you don't. You start with John Kent. You start with John Kent. You got to give John Kent a movie. You got to give something, because Superman. We did that already. Fucking this is 1976. We did that already.
I think that's why they got rid of Cavill, because that's probably the direction they want to go.
Damn it, wait.
We with Flash, right?
Well, Flash fucked himself up. Fucking Ezra Miller.
No. But they're going back. James Gunn wants to do. He's got Aquaman in the can, and he wants to tinker with the Flashpoint to make that his starting point for the new universe.
Makes sense. Makes fucking sense.
It does, but can you take a cake that already has so much shit inside of it and carve the shit out and make it still edible cake?
Yes.
Yeah. They do that shit all the time. They bake a bunch of cakes and cut them up and make a perfect cake. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? I'm on record. DC sucks.
I agree with you. I just think that at the point where they're at now, where nobody's happy, look, you got to try something. Like, you know
I'm
what I mean?
Lions fan. We're 6-7 right now. We started out at 1-6.
I fucked with the Lions.
You see me wearing a Lions hat? No, I know. Even when the Lions are 6-7 after a 1-6 record to start the season, they're going to figure out a way to screw this up.
Absolutely. The only reason why if everybody's okay with them winning is because as long as the Rams lose, we get a higher draft.
But you know what?
I finally. I was glad, Luke. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just getting ready to say I prefer it that way, that DC sucks for a while, because that allows me to pick up keys cheaper than ever.
Yeah,
true.
What DC keys are you picking? The first?
Hey, I'm not telling y'all, y'all gonna have to wait till you're gonna have to wait till 2023 for that show.
All right, here I got you, Lucas. How are all of your Suicide Squad 2 keys panning out? Your Polka Dot Man first appearance.
That is not a key to me. That is not a key to me.
Right, but what I'm saying is that's what James Gunn does to books in DC. In Marvel, I just looked it up. First Gamora, still going for some money. First Drax, still going for some money. First Groot, through the fucking roof. But I don't know if he can do that over at DC. I just don't think he can.
And then I heard he's killing.
I don't want him to do that.
He's killing.
Sorry, I just switched the show. My fault. I apologize for that. That's gonna be tomorrow. Sorry, guys. Carry
on. But hasn't he already started kind of rebuilding? I mean, why else would they choose him if they, he didn't make Peacemaker super popular and kind of got people excited about Suicide Squad again?
I agree with that. Christopher Reeves is my Superman.
Yeah,
for sure, 100%.
And you know what? Today was the day Superman 2 came out.
Really?
Yeah.
I was at the movies to see that shit. That's so scary.
Definitely remember going to the movies and watching
it. That's how fucking old. That's just sad and scary at the same fucking time. God Almighty, Dennis.
And that's a movie. That's a movie that got shot and reshot by somebody else. And that's one of those cakes that was all chopped up. And when you watch it now as an adult, it's still great, but all the flaws are there.
What, the Donner cut?
Right. Well, the Donner cut's not even the Donner cut, because Donner really only shot half of that movie, well, a quarter of that movie. And then Lester shot the other 3/4 and then made it into a movie. And then Donner had to still use some Lester shit to repiece it back together.
That when that motherfucker went to that diner, and old boy was talking shit. He like, yo, man, this motherfucker ain't gonna talk shit to me. And stepped to dude, and dude fucks him up. That's how I felt when I couldn't drink anymore. When I was sitting in the bar, just looking at people just having drinks, I felt like Superman not having his powers, man. And Sean Leggett fucked me up. He got me drunk and put me in the cab. I felt just like Superman. Word. Hockey's right. Broken cake is still good cake, bro.
unless somebody fucking put their fucking finger in it, man. That's what I fucking hate. And you see them put their fucking hand and shit in there.
Who the fuck goes around putting their finger in cake?
James Gunn's putting his finger in all the cakes. Putting a couple. If you know James Gunn, he's probably put a couple other things in some cakes.
Jesus. Nah, it wasn't. It was Evil Superman was 4.
Yeah.
That was the one that nobody seen. The one was that the one with Richard Pryor?
No, that was 3.
Oh yeah, 3 was horrible too.
Oh no, 3 was Superman because Richard Pryor gave him the fake kryptonite that turned.
Yeah, the kryptonite. Yeah.
What was 4? Or was there even a 4?
Superman 4 was.
Yeah, no, Superman 3 was the evil Superman. Superman 4.
No.
Superman 3 was the quest for peace.
No.
Yeah, no, it was Quest for Peace. He didn't turn evil in that. He stopped nuclear.
Yeah, robot.
Man.
Yeah, robot. What was that robot?
Yeah, was that all the same movie though?
No, 3 was Richard Pryor
think
made
it was.
kryptonite.
Bro, all that shit happened in the same movie. Lucas just said when you cram too much shit in the same shit.
Wait, hold on.
That's why 3 sucks.
3 was the quest for peace. So 2 was what was the one with Zod with all 3 of them?
Zod.
That was 2. That was the best one. That was the best one.
Yeah. Hands down. The first one was okay. Superman was whack because he didn't. It was trash because he didn't become Superman until the end of the movie.
Not even that. He had nobody evil to fight. They fought an earthquake. That was stupid. That was dumb.
He went around the sun or whatever and brought
reverse the shit that made no motherfucking sense.
Yeah, and then the second one was Zod was in that his dad had put him inside of that prison inside of the little
mirror.
That was probably the best sequel to Terminator 2 came out.
That was the best movie, man. All Zod and the other 2 because they was like Superman. It was him against all 3 of them, and they still lost. But then the third one was Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor and the supercomputer and evil Superman. There's a lot of shit crammed in that, and they didn't succeed at any of it.
Yeah, and it could have been probably 2 different movies.
It could have.
Could have been 3 and 4.
Remember when it switches to the missiles flying at Superman? It's like the Atari game.
Yeah.
It's like explosions, 200 points. And you're just like, dude, I got an Atari. It don't look anything like that.
It was the Superman game on Atari 2600.
It wasn't, though. The Superman game on Atari sucked worse than that.
The phone booth? It was just...
We're talking about classic fucking movies before you were fucking born. We're talking about classic Superman 2, my guy. Stay out of my Midtown line.
Comedy, man.
Yes, the DK Supergirl. We just gonna never talk about that shit. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but yeah, I think he can. He doesn't. I mean, I think he would have to really screw it up, like royally. I think he like you said, he has nowhere to go but up. He just has to do it right. He has to build DC in the right way and then make people care.
Well, he's the master of bringing those B-level characters because when Guardians of the Galaxy first came out, we were like, what the fuck? Nobody gives a fuck about God. But it became Ant-Man, same shit. I don't know if he had anything to do with Ant-Man, but you gotta establish your B-level characters because everybody we done already seen these top tick. We already seen that shit already. You establish your B-level characters. I want to see Apache Chief. As racist as the whole Justice League was a bunch of racist stereotype shit going anyway.
Hey, you can't make Apache Chief no more.
You can't make El Samurai, the tornado, the Japanese tornado dude. You can't make El Dorado.
Yeah, you can't make any of that shit no
But
more. But you definitely can't make Apache Chief.
Can't make Black Lightning either.
They can't Black Lightning.
But Apache Chief is just kind of like
you touching on shit.
Yeah, you really ask for trouble.
Yeah. Hey, what do you guys think about the rumor that DC and Marvel are possibly working on an amalgam movie where you kind of like a crossover deal?
Like I said,
never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Gonna get it.
So the budget for that movie would be $7 billion.
First off, all the DC characters would want side contracts like the Marvel characters already have.
Oh, what happened?
And
Well-
that was
Thank you, High Voltage. Thank you.
Yo, tell them where they can donate.
Let me get the link to that shit.
We haven't done that in a while either.
Well, Marvel can't even share Spider-Man characters with Sony, right? They
Yeah,
fight all
well-
the time. So, like, how do you expect DC and Marvel to work together?
yeah, but we all know who the stars are. You know what I mean? And they're gonna want money.
My whole shit's like, how do you choose who wins? Like,
Yeah.
They don't.
It's-
Just like the comic book. Nobody gets to win. It's all a tie.
well, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, why would they even be fighting?
It was
You know
just
what
like
I mean?
Civil War. Civil War was not even. There was no winner in Civil War.
Yeah.
I
Just
mean,
a lot of drama.
I know why they would fight it. I guess DC would come into a new multiverse. It would play off of. I mean, this shit is not going to happen while we're alive, anyways. We're going to watch this shit in heaven by the time this shit ever happens. But it could be like a multiverse type of situation, and DC comes through the multi. Matter of fact, what's the old boy name? Donny Cates already written it out. Black Winter. You can have Black Winter finally do something. Remember that? Where they had Flash and they had Green Lantern, quote unquote
Where's
glimpses.
Green Lantern? I thought Green Lantern, they tried to say he was one of the most important characters. Where's he at? Don't see no reference of him ever coming.
Joe, that's a good idea, but I think Marvel would fucking destroy DC and DC would get no wins.
Exactly.
Or all the Joker lunatics would show up and the Joker wins.
Mm.
How does Aquaman survive out of water?
You have Joker.
He's half human. He's half human.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Joker combined with Venom or Carnage, but they both be owned by Sony. It's just gonna get messy.
That's just the Batman who laughs.
That'd be sick.
Batman
That's
that's just crazy.
that's Carnage though, basically.
Didn't they do that though? Carnage, the Carnage symbiote merged with Joker. They did that, right?
Not
Dennis-
sure.
Yeah, I wasn't
Dennis
expecting that.
All right, what else we got?
Naomi versus Riri.
Naomi,
there's
shit.
nobody.
Garbage. I would not buy that book.
Well, the rumors is that they're thinking about doing a movie. We're making this
Of what, Naomi?
something.
Of Justice.
Yeah.
That's Alex Ross. I mean,
Just-
that's the shit. To me, that's the way. If James Gunn had the balls and the open budget, you start with Kingdom Come, and then you go back and fill in the blanks.
You got Plastic Man in there too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, James Gunn is not scared to pervert his shit with Plastic Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was thinking
You know what I mean?
he did Peacemaker, then he could do Plastic Man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hive Comics at the house. Hive, you've got the link if you want to come on in, buddy.
Have comments in the building.
Hawkman has moves.
Yeah, he does.
I'll tell you what, Hawkman was the best damn part of Black Adam for me.
Oh, that's how.
No,
It was kind of rough. It was rough. It was really
Motherfucker
rough.
got his ass kicked the whole goddamn movie.
And he still fought.
That's not what. No. Even if my wife, it was that noticeable. My wife was not a comic fan at all. She's like, "Why does motherfucker always get his ass kicked?" I'm like, "Why you keep fucking with him?" That's just bad. Yeah, we got issues. Got a point. All you see, I always said this. I said if you got speculators are the ones who spend money to go see these movies. You follow some of the speculation shit, you're gonna have a successful film. Can we all agree on that?
At one point, yes.
At one point,
absolutely.
yes. At one point, yes.
But
You're
now,
right.
I think there's that fatigue that's going on right now. People are kind of tired of the same shit.
What year was Man of Steel out? 2012?
Yeah. No,
Chad, help us out.
I think it was 11 or 12. I remember watching.
2013.
2013. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching it in line at the cable company playing my bill.
So we're coming up on the 10th.
And I was watching it like this movie is terrible.
Well, you remember they rushed that Batman versus Superman announcement at San Diego just to get people to go out and see Man of Steel because they were like, "Oh, it's going to tie into Batman versus Superman."
No, that's what I was watching. I was watching Batman versus Superman. Yeah. That's what I was watching. I was like, this movie is garbage.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the Comic Con crew for stopping by. We had 75 live, 46 minutes into the show, man. Keep it going, man. Keep it going.
We got issue says that DC needs the Batman Who Laughs in the movie ASAP.
Yep.
As a character,
context.
Yeah. So the problem is that the biggest story that they put him in was heavy metal, which is way too fucking cerebral right now. There's too much shit just going on in that freaking storyline, man. Like, nah.
You have to dumb him down.
You talk about the source wall and DC Universe 6123 and 1197 and 1297 and 1792 and all that shit. You're gonna have to do all these other like Kingdom Come and Crisis on Infinite Earth before you even start to touch on all that shit.
Liger style, they already shit canned that one. They had already had Keaton signed to that, and they told him to go. They're going to go in another direction too.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, very stupid.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the movie that gets me to go to the and share champion DC movie. It's figuring out how to make that work.
Yeah. For those people who were talking about the Batman Who Laughs, what do you guys think about the Harley Who Laughs?
The cash grab who laughs.
No,
Yo, hockey is cold blooded, bro. What's up, hockey?
Yeah, I am not saying that fans are too dumb. I'm saying that the storyline that they put him in, because remember, it wasn't like, oh, Batman Who Laughs is doing this and that and other thing, and then they put him. No, they immediately took the Batman Who laughs and immediately put him into that heavy metal fucking storyline, which was like months of shit. And we brought in all types of godlike freaking dude. There was like 20 types of different Supermans in that bitch. 3 different Batmans, Robin Kings, Robin Nist, Batman Dinosaur. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
The stupid ass. What's the name?
And the Spider-Man dinosaurs or the T-Rex.
That's stupid as fuck too.
So, I mean,
fucking dinosaurs.
He's going back and forth with that.
That is Mr. Horsecock is saying, legit. Just look at this picture. It's a clown show. Give me my Blood Syndicate. I would be down.
You got a whole Milestone universe waiting to be used.
Yeah, but they're not going to use that.
Why? They're dumb.
You know what?
That's why they're fucking up because you got Black Panther, 2 highly successful movies.
They put all their money on Black and then spun that wheel and came up with Black Adam falling so short of any mark that they needed that they probably immediately canceled that Calvin Ellis movie or whatever Black Superman movie they were going to.
Once Trump took over, all that shit went out the door.
That wasn't a good idea anyway. You don't need a black Superman. You got Icon. Roll with that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, all of those characters, like Dennis said, though, that whole. If I don't want them to do any of that, because if they do milestones, they're gonna screw it the fuck up. They're gonna kill it, and it's gonna be all terrible, and nobody will want to see it after that. They have to do it right. They're gonna have to do I would love to see Blood Syndicate, but you're gonna have to do that shit right. Like you can't just throw some black gang members out there. You know what I mean? Like you got to do it the right way. Like you got to do it right. It's got to be.
Because you're all missing you're missing the real hit out of that. Static. That's a hit. If they get Static out before MCU or Sony gets a Miles movie out, that's a strike. That's a strike against Marvel that DC could make tomorrow and build a young black character that they can then spin into a Blood Syndicate or an Icon by starting with Static.
Makes sense.
But they have no balls over there, and James Gunn ain't going to put his dick on the table for Icon or for Static.
Well, you never know.
I challenge you, James.
You won't, for sure. I agree. Like, he's not even thinking about Milestone at all. Like, at all. So, I mean, you already know. Like, he'd rather go and grab.
That's safe money from Dennis right there. They won't even, and I'm telling them, that's how you strike right now. You give me a Static movie. You know what? You can sneak some other shit into a Static movie.
You can you could even introduce, you can introduce characters from in Static, like what's the girl from Icon?
His homegirl.
Yeah, not Rocket. Is it Rocket?
I think it's Icon and Rocket. Yeah.
Rocket.
We got issues. You're never going to see Blue Marvel, so just kill that right now.
I got that on good. I told you that a year ago, didn't I, Mighty?
Well, I didn't want to say who told me, but yeah, it was.
Oh, okay. And it came from my source very high up at Marvel.
Right.
I said, hey, you need to put this Blue Marvel #1 back in print for a facsimile. And he was like, why the fuck would I do that? I was like, oh, everybody's specking that Blue Marvel's going to spin out of Photon, and we're going to get. And he's like, yeah, you better sell those if you got them because we ain't doing anything like that. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, there goes my source right there. One of my sources right there. So, yeah, I told you. He told me to keep it quiet, so don't tell nobody nothing. I was like,
you know what? I'm just drunk enough that you got it.
So, yeah, there it is. This is why I said get rid of all your Blue Marvel shit.
If Marvel thought they could make a nickel off of Blue Marvel,
he would have been out already.
Facsimile, I'd have a Virgin variant of it, and you'd see it in FOC already.
Now, do I hope he's wrong? Yes, I do hope he's wrong. But if Blue Marvel was going to do something, we would have been seeing Blue Marvel, right?
Or at least a hint, like what during Eternals.
Any way you want to see him.
I don't know. I mean,
you might. The only place you might see even a.
Oh, let the shit on you, Dennis. Dennis, you ain't got a fucking son.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's got boxes of everything that's hot before they come out?
You see, your source is do the Marvel does it. But up and down, listen to what he's saying. You don't think they would have had Blue Marvel out by now, especially all the success of Black Panther?
Oh, what happened with Strange Academy? And they were like, "Oh, we're going to put all this shit in Strange Academy, and then that's where everything is spinning out of." That all came from my Marvel source. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I still think that that's they got to hurry up with that one. I mean, they go Strange Academy finna be some grown ass adults.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean, here's the thing.
I can miss the boat, man.
I think you might get a little, like you might see just a hint of a Blue Marvel character somewhere in the Marvels. But it ain't going to be anything that's going to push that book over the top. It's going to be like when Agatha Harkness's remember when everybody was specking on Agatha Harkness's son?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. The spec. Well, you kind of proving your own point up and down. Like Marvel Comics has no connection to the studio, so why would we see Black Marvel?
Blue Marvel.
Black Marvel's just as good.
Like what was the last spec thing that hit from Marvel that was in the comic?
And stayed. Riri. And she ain't anywhere near where she hit her highs at, but I still think she's a solid spec.
Have you watched Black Panther?
I love Riri in Black Panther.
I love how they depowered her at the end to send her back home.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You didn't like Riri? I loved Riri in Black Panther.
I loved it. I loved the way they depowered her.
I don't think she's got the chops for it.
Everybody loved her. But the theater I was in Brooklyn, everybody loved her.
Hey, I know she's out here filming Freaky Tales, the Too Short movie right now. So
I don't know. I think people are going to start as soon as their little TV series comes out. I think people are going to dump them books.
Well, they changed Armor Wars from a TV series to a movie now.
Yeah,
really.
Ironheart's still getting her series, but Armor Wars is now a movie.
And I think that shit might be dope if they do it the right way. Like that shit might be sick.
I'm with all of that. Let me get all of that.
He's already up to it.
You see, we'll get Omega Man before Blue Marvel at this point.
And hey, you know what? I'll give you another one for free. Right before COVID, I'm the one that leaked Hyperion and Squadron Supreme to comic to Nick over at Key Collector, because we got a couple orders for old Squadron Supreme trade paperbacks that went to the Georgia studio that was filming Loki. And so I put that out there. And so that spec I still say is solid. It just got backtracked because of COVID. But that was pre-COVID. I still say Squadron Supreme is a solid spec. Buy it if you can.
The thing is, we got issues. Is nobody specking on Blue Marvel. Everybody just want. You could tell. We could tell everybody that we'll never see Blue Marvel. Nobody will say, "Yo, you're lying." Everybody will say. I mean, what I meant to say, everybody will say that you're lying, and we're going to see Blue Marvel. Nobody's sleeping on it. Everybody's want him to come in.
I don't even think it's that. The buy-in is just it's
never going to go down. So, you're good.
Yeah, it's not
how many Blue Marvels I own?
The buy-in.
I own 0 Blue Marvels. Number ones. I haven't got any graded. I ain't got any raw. The second I heard that, got rid of all mine. I'm never going to buy it because it's so inflated right now from all the Blue Marvel stands that I'm like, okay, cool. You guys have it. Enjoy.
Just like everyone said,
friend, dump it.
What? Null is coming. We're gonna see
Null. Technically, Null. Yeah, Null hasn't come yet. We've seen Gore.
Yeah,
we've seen Gore, but Null has not arrived.
We've seen things that could possibly be him or allude that he exists, but we haven't seen him.
Right. So that's where it gets interesting, right? Because Null is a Spider-Man character, so they don't necessarily have full range to just pop them up like that. So it's a good question, man. It's a good statement. It's just like, I think they were trying to play around with the gods on that one.
You see, Biggie's in the building. What about man Biggie's?
Binksy.
Yes. People are definitely sleeping on Riri. Definitely. America Chavez too, but everybody forgot about America Chavez. That's
And everybody has forgotten about Amadeus Cho, and I think he's a solid coming into the.
I thought Amadeus Cho was going to be in She-Hulk. I bet money on that shit. I was like, Amadeus Cho was going to be in She-Hulk. He's going to be a client of She-Hulk. That shit didn't happen. You got too many Hulks from there.
I got like 30, 40 copies of Amazing Fantasy 15 Cho, and I ain't selling them anytime soon.
And the way they fucked up, the way they introduced Scar. I ain't got no faith in I ain't got no faith in that motherfucker. They fucked him up horribly, in my opinion. But what do I know?
I don't know. Marvel's kind of spinning its wheels right now. Remember how excited we were about Null and what Al Ewing and the other Johnny Coates or whatever the fuck his name was, fucking writing shit. They were writing shit, and then they were like, "All right, it's time to end it," and it just ended terribly. Just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Black Winter.
Nah,
trying to trade titles.
The problem is a lot of the spec guys. Okay, so there's I would say there's 3 different kinds of spec guys. There's your who's the guy that's is it Gary?
Gary Nelson, the one.
Okay, Gary is I think the smartest spec guy because he's like, hey guys, buy this. It's gonna eventually pan out, but buy it cheap, buy it now. And then there's the guys that are like, they wait until a top 10 list. They wait till Comic Time or somebody mentions it, and then the book jumps up. And then there's the third kind of spec guy, which is the FOMO spec guy. Oh shit, it's a 700, 9/8 of 700. Oh, I better buy that right now. And then it maybe gets to 1,000. And then the guys, the Gary speckers, they jump in and they're like, oh, I got to take advantage of these dumbasses because I only bought this thing.
Hold on, look at this motherfucker right here.
I'm a clan of building.
Comic book Jesus in the house.
What's going on, guys? It's been too long, too many weeks.
What's going on, brother?
Just finished the show.
Just now?
Just now. Well, about 15 minutes ago, we've been talking and shit. So, yeah, man, it was a good show. Excellent show. It was a great fucking list this week.
We went over the list. Why is number one on the list?
Because
we didn't know. We didn't know.
A dollar book that probably would never sell, even if you told somebody you would sell it to them for $1, is selling for $40 plus raw and $200 plus in 9/8 because Donald Glover and Eddie Murphy's son have optioned this character to do something with him.
First of all, I didn't know Eddie Murphy had a son.
Yeah.
He's got kids all over. He's got kids with Scary Spice.
Yeah, he's got a ton of them. Dude. So, but so the way we put it is if anybody was going to take something that most of us think is like some form of a troll, like if you told me that to begin with, I'd be like, Donald Glover and Eddie Murphy's kids are trolling somebody. But then, like, if anybody was going to take that troll and go, you know what, we could probably make a fire fucking movie with this, and do it just to fuck with people even more. Like, that's Donald Glover, right? Everything that dude touches is fire. His music's amazing. His comedy is amazing. His sketch comedy is amazing.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
I don't think that was his fault, though, right? Because he's not having anything
he was
to
the
do
best
with
thing
it.
in it.
But he could be a fucking awesome. He'll be an awesome Lando.
Oh, he was the best thing in it. I agree with you, Dennis, 100%.
I'm just saying, you said everything he touches turns to gold, and he was in Solo, a Star Wars movie.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what, dude? The list felt very, and this is what I told Stein. If the list this felt like a real Stein list tonight. Authentic. You know what I mean? Like old school CBSI. Seeing these C and D list characters. Yes, C and D list characters that are turning into quick fire that we all know in a couple weeks most likely is going to be back down. So put those books up ASAP. It was a really good list, dude. It was a really good list.
I like Solo too. Solo was a good movie.
A lot of new books on the list, which I like, dude. I am geeking out over Tony Fleece's Dark Ride 1/25 variant this week, dude. It is so fucking good. The art is so good on it, dude, that it's mind-blowing how good it is to me. It's because it's right up my alley. It's like it's almost got like this old school skateboard style, independent Robert Crumb 80s, indie comic art.
Hey, can you put Dre's quote up?
Wacky packages stuff. Shout out to Dick Chevrolet. I see Dick Chevrolet in the chat.
Dick Chevrolet, what up, baby?
That's the homie. That's the old school homie, man. So
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like the Eminem book.
Books.
The Eminem book. I missed out on the Eminem book. Do I want one? Yeah, but I'll get it. I'll get it when I get it.
Yeah, man. That's Dark Ride 1/25 is fire, bro. Fire.
Is that a homage or something, or just
it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, dude, but they're like tattoo flash style art, dark. She's like all tatted up. She's wearing like garters, and the Seven Dwarfs are all like freaks. They look like freaks. That old 1930s movie called Freaks.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
One of us.
Yeah. One of us. Yeah. It feels like that, dude, and it's very like wacky packages style art, Santa Cruz 80s style art feeling, Mad Magazine style art. Tony Fleece has a really weird way of changing up his style to where, like, you know how he does those those old school vintage style Marvel variants that he did so well.
Oh
He
yeah.
draws those so well, and then he does like this really soft, like cartoony style that he can do when he's doing stuff with Trish.
You can
And
do
then
the
he
Disney
does,
shit.
yeah, and then he does stuff like this that is just fascinating. So that was good. And another perfect old school Stein book, right? That Stein, you know what Stein's going to say when Amazing Spider-Man 258 is on there because of a 0.5 second showing in Into the Spider-Verse teaser, you know, that bombastic Bagman bullshit. That is hilarious. You know, Stein's going to talk about that for sure. The Barnes
That's
and Noble,
also FF spec too.
yeah. Well, it's also early Black Suit Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
So, that was old school book, but you know, it's not big because of that. The Batman Spawn Barnes and Noble variant is probably the rarest of them all. There's still a ton of them, but
if I was on the show, I would have been like, isn't there like 1 million Barnes and Nobles out in the world?
600.
That's it?
And the rumor is that they got 16 copies each. So still a lot.
Wow. Okay. I mean, still but you cleared it up for me. I thought it was more than 600 Barnes and Noble stores out there in the world.
About 600 nationwide, and they're dying.
Well, damn.
So that's number 4. That's
choke my chicken.
And people are saying that
10,000 copies, guys.
Exactly. There's a ton of them, but it's Capullo and McFarlane. It's old school feel on that, right? It's got the famous. It feels Capullo McFarlane.
You know, right now you can go to Ollie's and still occasionally find a Batman Spawn from the first time in those $10 packs.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I found my copy in a dollar bin somewhere.
The Eternal Descent is just a book that's moving. It's selling for a decent amount. It's a beautiful Joseph Michael Linzer cover. Opus Comics is my favorite publisher of the year. I think that they've just done such a good job at being a small publisher, and the shit that they've been putting out has been excellent. I love their Monsters of Metal series. I love how they do their variants. I love their art. I love their choices. They're just feel like a really good small publisher. So that's cool to be on there. Spider-Geddon 5, there's a ton of really stupid Into the Spider-Verse spec, right? You know what I mean? Like bombastic Bagman, Spider-Man, the Spider Cop bullshit, you know, that type of stuff. So that's what Spider-Geddon number 5, but that's a beautiful cover. That Spider-Geddon number 5 is a great cover. So I love that. The Joker book is, of course, that's going to be on there. Everybody's talking about that 2 weeks in a row. So, and it actually went up in price. You know, Stein, he's not going to put a book on the list unless it's gone up in value. So, Mandalorian.
I gotta. Why am I living in 2005?
Yeah, that's
because my do rag. Please don't say my do rag. I actually have waves on there.
The Mandalorian is the Raza. Hey, do you guys know where Raza resides? Is he from Philadelphia or is he from somewhere else? Because that was a question that got brought up, and I saw Panama, but somebody else said Philadelphia, so I don't know. But a great, you know, Raza cover. He can really do no wrong. It's not my favorite Raza cover.
Right, exactly. It's not. It's okay at best.
It's okay, yeah. But it's a 1 in 50 Star Wars variant, and people are loving it. So that's why that's at number 8. Number 9, Spider-Man India number 1 it's nowhere. It's about half the value of what it saw at its peak a year ago. That was like a $600, $700 9.8. Now it's at about 3. It's gone up a little bit over the last couple of weeks, and it's, you know, because Into the Spider-Verse. But that's going to be one of the 4 characters of that Into the Spider-Verse group that is going to see major screen time. Spider-Man India, Spider-Punk, Spider-Man 2099, Gwen, and Miles are the 5 characters that were pretty damn positive that are going to be the only characters that are going to see the majority of the screen time. Every other character is going to be a 2-second snippet or a 10-second snippet. You know what I mean? what's the Spider Girl one, Spider Woman one? That will probably be a nice little one too. So, and then the Catwoman book is something interesting. I forget what Stein said, but he saw a bunch of these move this week for $20 plus. That has jumped for some reason. That's a great early Harley appearance storyline where she teams up with Catwoman. That's Harley on the cover there with the smile in the background. So beautiful cover. Always, I love that black and white with the color splash. Great book, to be on the list at number 10 in my opinion. And then the Golden Age books. You guys know how Stein does Golden Age books. He had the foil variant for the Riddler Year One, the 1 in 25 second print on there, and then the Golden Age book was first appearance of Richie Rich, little dot number 1. So good list, a very good Stein list this week, man. Very good. It was a lot of fun to do. We knocked it out in like 2 hours. I'm really hoping you guys, and I'll say this right now with the information that I have, that, and I'm not going to get too much other into it. I think that the future is very bright. The future is very bright for, what's going to be going on in our world, in content creation and House of Stein, in hopefully CBSI or whatever else, there is. I think that it's looking good, and I want to continue just to tell people out there everything's great as of right now, and we're going to continue to keep on making it great. And I think that me, Stein, and Richie, and Mel, whenever Mel's on there, we have a really great way of doing a show together. We know how to talk off of each other. We know each other's ins and outs. When you do a lot of shows with people, same with Yee and Lucas and Dennis. Now that Dennis is doing, you get a feeling of how
it's like how like a band works, right? You can read off of each other and then like just feed off of each other's energy or whatever, and it just works, and like people come back and watch.
And more than anybody that I can do that with in any of the comic stuff I do, it's Stein. Me and Stein, yeah. I mean, we work so well with each other. We're able to make content so easy with each other, and if there's any wish that I could have for 2023 for Stein, is to get that man a little bit more help, and give him more, not effort, but more
control.
You got it.
I know what you're trying to say, but you can't say it.
You got it.
More control. Let him be him. Let him do what he got to do. I love working with you guys. When you guys brought me on the show, it was a great period. Like I fed off you guys. You guys made me great. I didn't make you guys. You guys made me great, and I loved every second of it, brother.
And like I said, I'll just say it again. The future is very bright. I think that we've all kind of realized what this year has done for a lot of us and a lot of our psyches, and we're everybody out there.
Hashtag that.
We all know that to grow, it takes a lot to grow, whether that's viewers, mentally, to knowledge base, whatever. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of hard work, and it takes a certain type of effort and to do things a certain way. And sometimes in order to do those things, you have to change things up a little bit, and change is also good too. And so one of the things that I wanted to jump on here and talk about specifically is the fact that whether we love YouTube or not, because I love YouTube, man. I'm a YouTube person. I think the whole community around YouTube, the ability to do what we do on YouTube. I haven't had cable TV in 10 years. Everything that I watch on as entertainment is on YouTube, whether it's comic book channels, commentary channels, comedy channels, documentaries. It's all YouTube. So I will always love YouTube. But the bottom line is that if you really want to be your authentic self, it's very hard to do that on YouTube because YouTube has terms of services. And the terms of services aren't always that kind to people that their authentic self cusses a lot or says how they feel sometimes. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel
or
attacked.
or has a dark sense of humor. You know what I mean? Like, there's
I feel attacked
dark
again.
dark senses of humor are very fucking important in life, right? Especially in times of death, and especially in times like humor is so important in those times, and it's very hard to have that on YouTube. So the bottom line for me is in 2023, what I'm going to do more than anything, what I'm going to try to do more than anything myself is figure out ways to put my content in places where I can be my authentic self, whether that's creating my own website, you know, collaborating on a website with somebody, figure out a way to get my content not off of YouTube, but on multiple places where if YouTube decides to throw strikes at me for excessive violence or bullying or whatever it is
Or
that
conspiracy theories.
you got it. If YouTube decides to do that, there's nothing that you or I or anybody can say about that. And you get 3 strikes, your channel is done. You
Like
can't
the nicest guy.
download your shit.
Who the fuck were you bullying? Like, what the fuck? Like,
You guys, they won't even tell you. Like, everything that's happened to me and to my channel and podcast over the last month now, a lot of people don't know this. I haven't talked about it much, but it's gotten to the point where I kind of have to. I kind of have to change things up.
well, you don't mention it because they'll
yeah. But the bottom line is that I think that I know that my content is going to go to a membership based live thing where for 99 cents a month you join a membership to watch anything that I do live. You can watch it, right? 99 cents a month. But that also gives me the ability to where I know if somebody's paying to watch my stuff, even if it's as much as 99 cents a month, I know that they're more likely to rock with me and they're there for a reason rather than to fuck with me, right? Or to
99
cause
cents
me
to
grief.
ride or die.
You got it. And then on top of that, like, I'm going to really go back to doing my best to create that community vibe, right? I want to surround myself with friends, family, people that put food on my table, and people that fuck with me. If you're not one of those things, then I'm not saying fuck you, but I'm saying I don't care if you're there or not. So it's build a community aspect of people that love the type of shit that I love and that enjoy being around me, that are my friends, that are my family, people that I respect, people that are and I'm going to give also those people in those community the ability to get cool shit, right? I'm going to start working with all the retailer friends that we have and that have been down with us from day one to try and create cool legacy items that is always cool. I'm not going to create something or put something out that isn't, that I don't think, like, if I see something and there is an ounce of I don't really like it, I'm not going to do it. But at the same time, I want to give people the ability to not only support me in what I do, but also get really cool legacy shit, right? And do it in a way that I love, create the cool shit that I'm into. And I think that that's the best thing to do. I'll tell everybody out there right now, like, get familiar with Discord. Discord is such a great community fostering app and tool. It's unreal the type of community that it can foster. There's something about Discord that fosters this, you can 1,000 to 10,000 people that all agree on basically the same things and enjoy the same things, and tell people how to be better, get things easier. Hey, this is out that you might not known about, but because you're into it, I want to tell you about it, that type of shit. And it also keeps, to a better extent than most places, it keeps those those $10 comic cops out of the room, right? It keeps those people out of the room that are going to go, oh, fuck you, you're saying something stupid, or I think that you're saying something, or those people that always want to play the victim, right? There's people that we know that always want to play the fucking victim. And those people aren't going to be part of my shit anymore, right? I don't want those people part of my shit anymore because I don't want that to rub off on me. I don't want that to rub off on any of my friends, you know? And I think that that's what 2023 is, on top of being more positive. Like, in all honesty, like being more positive, right? Laughing, joking, fucking
Well, that's why we got
Laughing,
back.
joking, and fucking. Yes.
Yo, that's
whatever,
why,
man. Yeah.
that's why we had to get back. We had to get back on our shit because Drunken Chat was definitely one of the mainstays. Like when everybody was down during COVID, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? We're just gonna talk about comedy. That's why we don't talk about none of that drama bullshit. There's 1,000 other channels you want to go to. You want to hear some drama. You want to hear some negative shit. Cool. Not knocking them. That's
exactly. Not knocking them. Not knocking anybody.
We want to talk comics. We want to talk just positive, good shit, bro. That's the type of shit I've always been on all my life.
We're all here to begin with because we're like-minded, right? Whether that's in, comics, whether that's in coming up on a little extra money because you're flipping something, whether that's sports cards, trading cards, whether that's NFTs or stocks, we're all here because of like-minded shit, right? So anytime that, and we've known this for a while, negativity, it just breeds more negativity. And on top of it, it doesn't help with a community building aspect. So, I'm not saying that there isn't a place and a time to call out assholes.
I'm not doing the calling out shit. That shit.
Yeah, if that's not for you, I get it. But
because
I'm not
that shit, it'll breed some other shit that I don't want to rehash.
But what I mean by that,
I don't do the same shit. You know what I mean? I don't like to talk, and then if I get offended, I'm gonna have to react. I don't want to. So
what I mean about that is not letting my community members get taken advantage of, right? Or not letting people that I love get taken advantage of. So if there's somebody out there that's just scamming like uncontrollably, it's okay to take a second and say, hey, I see this going on. Just a heads up. On to the next thing, right? Like there's always going to be a place in my life for letting people know that just be careful. But I'm not going to spend a month talking about it. I'm not going to spend.
Well, that's what I was about on UF4. When I came on your show that night and everybody was talking about it, and I'm like, guys, this is a fucking book with 2 extra staples. What the fuck are we doing, man?
We broke that news. We moved on
to the next one.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody else made a whole month of views.
6 months, 12 months.
All right. I ain't mad at it.
Tonight, since we're doing like almost our New Year's resolutions, I'm gonna.
No, we're not doing New Year's. We're gonna talk about stocks.
Red and green.
Because again, we have a format.
Nobody wants to hear about what I'm doing in 2023 that I've never done before.
Well, now we got to hear it.
Giving yourself your own reach around does not count, Dennis.
I'm moving out of comics for 2023. I've already proven I can do the comic thing. I'm opening up a record, CD, VHS, DVD, laser disc, video games, a manga and anime store in the mall that I have the new store in.
Okay.
You gonna bring Nico in with you? Sell VHS?
No, but physical media, and I've always said when Nico started jumping on that shit, I said, you guys are all chasing the high end. Why aren't you looking at the low end? You can only build a market if you build the low end. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is because people want physical media. They want to be entertained. They can't find a movie on one of the 5 streaming services that they're paying $20 a month on. And they want to watch it, or they want to hear it, or they want to, own it.
Yo, you're a dick up at that.
There's the positivity right there.
Now that was funny.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
it was a dick move, but it was funny.
It was. I can't hate on it.
But there you go.
Yeah.
Biz Markie album. Is
Yeah,
that the Raekwon album? I know I didn't see the Raekwon album.
Got that somewhere.
This
So,
is
Lucas,
the vinyl I was chewing through this week. Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Got that.
Re-release of Queen.
Got the original.
Dude, if you don't own this big motherfucker right here, and this is just part of it. Welcome to America, Prince. Are you fucking shitting me? And then we're back to Sabbath. That was my, dude, here's the thing, man. I was talking to a bunch of 18-year-old kids. They all own record players. What the fuck?
Yep.
Talking about Dennis during the night. Got to remember that during the late '90s, early 2000s, everybody thought they was a fucking DJ, so everybody had a fucking record player.
Yeah, but they're not buying fucking scratching record players. They're buying regular old. I want to play a record player.
About
Technic 1200s is the Cadillac. Is the Cadillac?
I have one of those. I have one.
That's crazy.
That's insane, right there. Is it sealed?
World class
Oh, no,
record group.
Fuck. Okay.
It's still got the plastic on it though.
You know what? Where are you out of?
I bought this off the rack.
Where are you out of, Remo? What town are you in?
I'm in Milpitas, which is basically San Jose.
Okay.
California.
Yeah. See, I mean, I'm at a huge disadvantage. We only get Detroit. There's a lot of Detroit vinyl that we got, but there's a lot of East Coast and West Coast vinyl that I never had access to. But I'm hoping somebody does because I'm gonna be buying up a storm. Oh, and I don't know if you heard it or not, but one of the grading companies is going to start grading albums.
But they already started already.
Yeah, I just was telling people who hadn't heard. Okay. Oh fuck, is that the one with fucking Tupac on it?
This is the original.
Fuck me.
Come on, Remo. I would have thought you would have had some Sugar Hill Rappers Delight in that motherfucker.
I got that too, baby.
What about some Ohio players?
Got that
Ohio
too.
players.
I own Ohio players just for those album covers.
Got that too.
So but what I don't. Yeah,
this got Tupac on it.
Yeah. What I don't think y'all got is that Molly Hatchet.
I bet you Dennis might have that.
Oh, I have that. Best album cover ever made, right there.
No, Molly Hatchet.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yo,
I definitely have a Sugar Hill game.
So much vinyl over to the side there.
I got a gang of vinyl.
Yeah,
Man.
so that Molly Hatchet. Yeah, that Molly Hatchet. That's that first appearance of
Rosetta Death Dealer.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you talked about that like 2 years ago, huh?
3 years ago, yeah.
It's 3 years now. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we as we open our horizons, with Brian opening up his horizons to branch out into new fields, there's so much stuff in all of our wheelhouses that we don't talk about, we don't explore, we don't invest in.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to take these opportunities while we're looking at our market dipping. Go look at the vinyl. Brian, next on Wednesday, do a market report on some vinyl, dude.
Well, it's funny you say that because you're saying that because that's actually going to be a big part of the show moving forward. Trey is he's big into collecting vinyl, so he has a segment he's planning on that. Oh, I think.
What am I getting stat? What?
Nah, come on, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, you guys are exactly alike. You say that, and little do you guys know. So I like that idea. I think that people nostalgia is the greatest drug next to heroin, baby. It is fucking magnificent. And yeah, exactly. It there's something about nostalgia that just makes you nice and warm, and it takes you back to when responsibilities.
You're telling the guy who opened the '90s themed comic book shop about nostalgia.
So
I've sold 1,000 Beanie Babies in 9 months.
Yeah. So I think because of that, it just makes it even cooler to talk about that stuff, whether it's vinyl, whether it's toys, whether it's music in general, talking about the music you grew up with. One of the things that I really want to do is I really want to reach out to some of the musicians and athletes and people out there that are collectors, whether it's collecting vinyl, collecting comics, collecting toys, collecting cards, whatever. I want to get those guys. I want to talk to those guys. I want to talk to.
You gotta holler at damn, what was the
Remo.
old boy's name?
I want to talk to Kwame. I want to talk to
He live
Taylor.
he live right around the corner from me.
Dude, I just found out that
My wife
Kwame is a
loves that
big.
part.
Dude, I just found out that he is a big collector of comics and toys, and I never knew it. And
Kwame, really?
Yeah, Kwame, the boy genius. Yeah, dude, is one of my favorite all-time hip-hop artists, dude. I grew
the
up with Kwame.
the poke of that.
Yeah, yeah.
He
The
live right-
rhythm, sweet thing.
He lived right around the corner from me.
Yeah, dude. I've been trying to reach out to him over the last couple of weeks. And
I can get
Kwame.
Kwame.
Yeah, man. I want it, dude.
Yeah, there go that Raekwon. There go that Raekwon right there. Yep.
Look at that price, man.
Is that 77 cents?
$9.99.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
I miss those vinyl prices.
Oh, Lucas, let's get back to what we do, man.
All right.
Where we at with it? See, Lucas is sitting on some prime time shit right now with the way back and shit.
Shout out to Brian McClay and Ben Stein for all the great work they've been doing over the last 2 to 3 years, man. They are the archivists of all the good shit, man. And all we're doing is just fucking rehashing some of the great work they've been putting in, man. Some of the shit we've already been talking about. Some of the stuff that came out of 2022. That Iron Cat #1, that Scan, that Poison Ivy 2, Ivy #2, that Jenny Frison foil joint. Some of these kind of stalled out because look, there's some forgotten soldiers out there, right? They were hot when Ben talked about it, and then after a while, people just forgot about them. So keep an eye out for these. I'm pretty sure some of those owners are gonna be like, hey, I need the fucking cash. Give me an offer right now, and I might take it. Don't forget that 8 billion genies. No, everybody knows that it's been optioned and everything, but I have a feeling it's going to people are forgetting about it. And don't forget, some of these options only last a year or so, or just a little over a year before the option runs out. So if you don't hear more news about 8 billion genies, 5 or 6 months from now, that option might have run out. So keep an eye out for that shit. If people forget that Betty and Veronica Friends Forever, that Betty, that Archie shit, that shit's not going anywhere. Ant-Man #1, that Mandalorian was up.
Now that one in 25 for that Ant-Man. I remember everybody was going crazy for that shit. What is that shit hitting now?
Shit, it's around 28. You could still every once in a while I see some sales pop up for like $10. And once again, that's a forgotten soldier. People forget about that shit. That Mandalorian #1, I am still selling that shit, and I get scared whenever I see a fucking sale for that shit because I was like, man, I don't even remember where the fuck I put that shit. So I'm like digging through books, like, oh yeah, thank God I fucking found it. So I had to fucking take it off, take it out of my store, and take it out of my eBay shit because I don't feel like digging for that shit anymore. That Black Adam #1, another forgotten soldier, man. Fucking that 1/100 foil variant. It deserves to be forgotten because you put this shit out and then you don't have any illusion inside your own fucking movie to the future of the Black Adam or Shazam. Yeah, that shit deserves to fucking die.
Hold on, but it's not. It's not dying yet, is it?
Yeah, people are forgetting about it. I know. I start to see sales like around $85, best offers, and all the other stuff.
Oh, I'm on that.
Yeah, I mean it's not around because at one point I did see sales for 200 and 210, but now it's starting to drop. And once again, if DC if they keep fucking up, this is going to drop even further and it's going to be forgotten. That Timeless #1 that actually came out in December, that like the last week of December of 2021, but it came strong right out the freaking gate at 30, 35. The second print actually did really well before being forgotten as well. Death of Doc Strange, Bloodstone #1. People had high hopes for it because got to remember we had that holiday special Werewolf by Night, so people were hoping. Yeah, nothing came out of that. So, and we haven't heard any other news about Marvel horror other than the zombie shit. So once again, these were great ideas that Marvel had at the time, but if you don't follow it up with some type of clue that you might do something inside your own projects, people are going to go sour on it and say fuck off with that shit.
Hold on. I'm looking at because there's some gems here that shouldn't be forgot about.
Yeah. Daredevil Woman Without Fear #1.
Yeah.
It was okay, which was look, Daredevil had a lot of fire covers, but a lot of people weren't feeling it. So it was actually surprised that this one actually showed up, that Jen Bartel. I don't have an update on the pricing. If you guys want to check it out, that's up to you guys. The DC Pride #1, the Jim Bartel 125 foil variants. That's one that you might want to keep an eye out for. Don't forget, there is a first appearance. I forget of that. Blind Adam knows the name of that character. Fortnite X Marvel Zero War #1. People, it was hot, and then people said, "Fuck this book," and nobody cares about this book. That Poison Ivy #1, that Frank Cho 150. It was right around ratio, which is fine. Like Brian McClay has been saying, these Opus comics, keep an eye out on this publisher because they've been putting out a lot of fire covers. Unfortunately, this is not a forgotten soldier. People have been keeping an eye out on this one. That Disturbed Dark Messiah type of Farley 1 to 10. It's been doing really well. It's still doing really well. I don't expect it to drop off in time because people have been keeping an eye on Opus Comics. That Grimm #1, Gene Frism 1/100. I don't have an update. I probably should have freaking took a look at that one. Once again, Opus Comics with that Frank Frazetta Death Dealer 1/30 Virgin variant at $60. Was at $60. A weird in a weird spot is that Amazing Spider-Man #1, that Rose Base 1/500. Right. Let's put pressure on Marvel and DC to stop the bullshit with these 1/500s. All right.
That still sells well.
What's well to you? 300 if it sells at $300, $400, because
To
it's
me,
costing
yeah.
retailer it costs the retailers about $1,000 just to fucking get that shit.
Would you be a buyer in the 300?
Nope, not
At
this
200.
not this.
Mm.
Yeah, at 165 I would like maybe, but I don't recall anything that was really great that happened in this book anyway.
Well, was it Mary Jane's son or some nonsense?
Okay, well, yeah, so what is interesting is that it's a reboot or a restart of some type of storyline where she's got a husband and 2 kids in this
Right.
Now, I'm going to talk about this on, I think it's either FOC. It's either on FOC. No, it's not on FOC. It's actually coming out this coming week. Black Cat and Mary Jane #1, which is like the second volume of that. Apparently, Mary Jane now has superpowers, which is confusing because now I don't know if it's the old Mary Jane or is some other character that's posing as Mary Jane. I don't know. So we'll see. Deathstroke #5, that Nathan Zerdy 1/25. Nathan Zerdy had actually been doing really good in 2022. And this is one of those covers that popped it off for him. The one that was up and down and now it's down and out is that Mary Jane Black Cat Beyond #1.
What's it at now?
I within the last 2 weeks, I started seeing prices being between 60 and 70. So it's no longer doing that 120. It's because once again, a lot of people were holding on to this, but now that it's December, people need the cash, so they're starting to throw all their fucking copies.
So you know what this wave is called, the "What Have You Done With Me Lately" wave.
Exactly. So without the context of what I just told you guys, people are like, well, fuck this book, right? They're like, whatever, we don't care. The Department of Truth #1, that is that's Department of Truth title, man. That's a forgotten soldier. People have forgotten all about it. Nobody's fucking reading it anymore. If we were going to hear anything about it being optioned, we probably should have heard about it right now. So it's one of those fuck yous. Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blades, number 5.
Bro, this was a year ago.
Yes, this is a year ago, right? Um, Once again, they spoiled it because yes, Black Knight he did show up in Eternals, right? But we haven't really heard any more about where he's supposed to show up or any of this other stuff, right? Something's Killing Children, number 18, that went at 25. Once again, we originally we heard it was option, right? But what have we heard lately? Have we heard that it's not happening right now? I think
Bro,
that's what we
that
heard.
shit ain't never gonna happen. That shit ain't never gonna happen. And that's not. This ain't from Dennis. This was from another source I had in MegaCon. Bro, you
Well,
kiss that shit goodbye.
Yeah, didn't whoever the original director is or was for it is no longer doing it?
Yeah.
You kiss all that something's killing the kids. You kiss all that shit goodbye. I want to see it? Yes, but mwah.
You know,
But hold on. Let me just say, if you got in cheap, why dump it? Just save it. Put it away.
What are you saving it for?
Because it's still a solid book. It had a huge fan base.
Yeah, all the fan base bought the book for 500, 600, 700, 800, 900.
Right, but how many people dumped Invincible for so long because Kirkman's never going to do this, blah blah blah, and then everybody started scrambling for Invincible.
If we got 5, keep 2.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. What there's no reason to dump. That's the reason. The other reason, not just the economy, but that the books are starting to dump is everybody's like, oh shit, this isn't going to pan out. Let's dump all of it. And then supply, demand, and then you know what?
Well, if you got 5, keep 2. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. I'm actually kind of interested in Brian's take on the whole Star Wars, right? Because at one point, Star Wars comics was just shooting off.
Yeah,
then beginning
that was back when motherfuckers was still wearing masks on their face.
Yeah, now it's hard to gauge. Now I do know that I've made a lot of sales for Yoda number 1s, but that's a recent issue. But what about this other stuff? What is your take on how Star Wars is doing, Brian?
If you guys know me and people have been following me, I've been saying since day one, I thought High Republic, the regular High Republic, was garbage. I didn't think it was very great. I don't think the storyline was good. I didn't think the comic was good. I didn't think the art was that great. I think High Republic Adventures is very good. I love it. I love the characters in it. I love the younger characters in it. I think that's great for spec in the future. I think that that Star Wars also took a hit by Star Wars putting out shit series, right? I mean, remember how great the speculation was on Star Wars when Mandalorian was the high point, and then we get 2 or 3 series in a row that are duds, like major duds, and it kills all the spec going forward. Why are you excited about something when you're like, they haven't put anything out good in a long time? Why should I be excited about the future? Like, if they kept putting out Mandalorian season 1 and season 2 style shit, like, I would be stoked. But
well, part of that Patty Jenkins announcement was that she had to step away from Rogue One to do Rogue One or whatever the series, or not Rogue Rogue Squadron. To do Wonder Woman 3, and now she's going back over to try to resurrect Rogue Squadron. But shit, that spec was on the giant Disney nuke announcement.
Yeah. So I think Star Wars is just, it's and we've been saying everything's been killed. So, but Star Wars has just taken such a hit because things have been bad. Same with Marvel. I mean, Marvel stuff has taken a big hit because things have just been bad.
Well, you got Bob Iger back in the saddle. So maybe things will change. He's trying to fix that line of accounting, which was apparently a big problem with Mr. Chapek. So we'll see what's going on with that one.
Hey, question. This nice house on the lake. It's selling for $36 raw.
It's been bouncing back and forth.
Really?
Yes. So So here's the deal. It is a interesting story when it freaking started, right? It was an interesting thing that DC should probably rush to HBO Max, or they can do a freaking movie. They've got a whole bunch of Soul Plumber, right? They've got that basket full of heads, right? They've shown that they can actually have a good story and not fuck it up. And Sandman, right? They've shown that. Now they just gotta freaking just put out more stuff because look, we've shown that we've got fatigue with all the superhero stuff. Nobody's feeling Black Adam. Nobody's feeling that
Yo,
Wonder Woman 1984 stuff.
I don't mean to cut you off, but The Rock unfollowed Black Adam and Warner Brothers Instagram profile.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's out.
That's fuck.
Good. I mean, he was so stoked about doing a Henry Cavill Rock style thing. He knew how good Henry Cavill is Superman. You can't. I'm sure that was a big reason for him going with Black Adam to begin with. And
Cavill didn't cancel Witcher season 2 because he wasn't promised a whole fuck ton of Superman money. Okay, that is a ripple through Hollywood that no actor wants to be a part of. Oh wait, you offered him the sun and the moon, and then a month later you shit on him in my movie with my street cred on the line? Yeah, no, fuck you.
So Rock is gonna play Blue Mo?
Oh, now everybody's going to start jumping on Blue Marvel.
Go back right quick, Lucas. I'm sorry. It was something I wanted to touch. That Shazam book, I'm a buyer in it. I'm a buyer for it.
Yeah, me too.
Like a motherfucker. That cover was amazing.
Yeah. This is dope.
Kanto, the people, please don't forget Kanto is out there. Even though here's the tough deal with it is that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, they were attached to.
Man, nobody give a fuck about him. That fake slap with Chris. Nobody give a fuck about that shit no more. I've been telling motherfuckers that shit was fake fucking for about a fucking year now. So.
That shit was fake, bro.
What about
Black that shit was fake as fuck, bro.
He's taking too big of a hit for it to be fake.
What hit did he take? He's not broke.
Bro, his street credit is dead, dude. He will forever be remembered for losing his cool and acting like a fucking fool in front of a ton of people.
Man,
and smacking. And hold on.
Nobody gives a fuck about that anymore.
Bro, Jada Pinkett Smith already had left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth over the last couple of years. Somebody who everybody loved. And she has left a bad taste in people's mouth. And now she's basically made her man. And most people, when they think about him now, they look at her as making her man turn into the biggest fucking whiny bitch in the world. And
nobody cares anymore, man. Nobody cares anymore. Will Smith will come out. Will Smith will come out with Kanto tomorrow, and everybody will be on Kanto's dick. Nobody cares.
No, because the true test will be that new movies got out, Emancipation.
Yeah. And even that, man, they already been clowning him left and right for even doing that movie. So I have to kind of agree with it's going to take a sizable rebound for him to come back.
Because he's gonna bounce back. Nobody cares.
Bounce back, but it ain't gonna be
no more.
It's not going to be the way you think.
I know exactly what he needs to do. Wild Wild West 2.
I don't even know about that.
Wild Wild West was the worst movie he ever made.
Unless Chris Rock is going to be in that fucking movie.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris Rock ain't ever going to forgive him for that.
No,
he shouldn't.
It's not.
He should, because Chris Rock has successfully been able to milk the shit out.
And also, no comedian is ever gonna forgive him.
Nobody is fucking with him. Trust me,
man, that shit was fucking fake,
bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm just trying to tell you what I know, and I know from somebody close who's in up there in the comic sphere. And she said they are not fucking with him. They're
And
not
I'll entertain Mel.
professional.
Mel, I'll entertain you on this.
for smacking Chris Rock. Like Chris Rock is a fucking
They-
kind
they-
of
No.
Yeah.
The shit started going. No, the
Mel.
shit started going down even before
Yeah,
that.
they
When
just
she started
said-
saying, I'm in a fucking entanglement. No black man
They
is going to
lost
just
all
take that shit.
respect for him, and then he did the
Like,
slap.
what?
Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Like, yo, that was
I'm not,
really
yo,
gonna shoot
yo. First of all, it's fucking Hollywood. I'm not falling for shit that come out of Hollywood.
hindsight, though,
Fuck
Mel,
out of here,
Mel,
yo.
I'm
Get
giving
the
you
fuck out of
facts.
here.
I'm going to give you facts, Mel. Andy Kaufman and the King, Jerry
Exactly.
Lawler, they hoaxed that entire fight
Exactly.
on Letterman. And you know what? It didn't change a goddamn thing. Andy Kaufman's career was over from that point forward. And they couldn't come out and say it's a hoax. The hoax got away from them, and the hoax became bigger than.
All right, yo, I'm not falling for. I ain't falling for shit that come out
even
of
if
Hollywood.
it was a hoax,
On that's fine. Fuck it. It fucked Will Smith shit up. All right, I'll go back on that. But that shit was not real. That shit was some bullshit. That shit was some fake fucking corny bullshit. It's Hollywood. Fuck out, you're fucking the actors at the fucking Academy Awards.
Hey Mel, hold on. You
Come
just
on,
brought up
man.
a great point right there. The Academy Awards. So here's why it's not bullshit. The Academy Awards is such a hoity-toity. You do.
It was when motherfuckers
No.
watching it. Ain't nobody watching that shit no more. You motherfuckers still talking this shit, talking about this shit to this day. They talking about the cat. We are still talking about shit to this day. It's bullshit. Man, fuck out of there. I'm not fucking with no Hollywood. That's corny. That shit's bullshit. In my opinion.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't real, bro. That shit wasn't real.
Okay. I don't want to play those games. If it wasn't real, I don't want to play. I want no parts of those games.
Man, that shit. No, I ain't believe. I don't believe nothing to come out of fucking Hollywood. None of that. Nah. Y'all can believe the Hollywood bullshit if y'all want, but I ain't with it.
Well,
Nope.
whether you believe it or not, nobody wants to see any projects out of Will Smith right now.
At all, not right now.
That's the main point, right? If he faked it or didn't fucking fake it, he's got to do something major to fix his image right now.
I think it fucked up so much that not only do they not want to see anything out of Will Smith, they don't want to see anything out of Jada Pinkett Smith. They don't want to see anything out of Jaden Smith. They don't want to see it out of his daughter. None of the Smith family.
I don't want nothing to do with nothing.
And it was crazy because his daughter actually had a pretty good music career going. She had a hot song that was like all over fucking TikTok and blown up over
Exactly. That's
the son
fucking with them because all that shit was industry plant shit, and they're not
Right.
fucking.
Now people were looking at the son kind of sideways because his first movie fucking bombed. His first movie was with his dad. That shit fucking bombed like a motherfucker. And then the next thing you see him with is running around in fucking skirts. We're like, hey, whoa, we're not ready for that, motherfucker. You know, you got to do something to earn that fucking skirt, bro. Fucking, you know.
So let me ask you, y'all didn't see y'all didn't see season 1 of the Fresh Prince?
No.
That was a great. Y'all missed out some great. That shit was dope.
Oh, you're talking about that series where?
Yep, that shit was dope.
Did they get a second season?
They did.
Was it just as good or what?
No, it didn't come out. It's coming out in January.
Oh, okay. I haven't. I'll have to check it out.
Please do check it out because it was a really, really, really good series.
I don't think Will Smith is even a part of that, other than maybe a producer because he has
I don't think he is either.
Yeah.
Well, I hope.
But I do want to check it out. I heard it was good.
It's really good, really good.
Well, the teaser that it was based on, the kid that made it was excellent, dude, really good that he did on YouTube. That was really good. So that just goes to show you that any type of thing, if you have an imagination, you have a good idea, you can make a little 2-minute clip of it as a fake teaser trailer and turn it into a whole thing.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off because you definitely got into a dope ass slide. My fault. Go back to that because I want to see what's going on with Never Never.
Never.
And White.
Never was kind of hard to gauge because even after Ben started talking about it, Heavy Metal, they actually had it on their website. I forgot to check today and see if it was still there or if there's any other copies out there. So look, I've said it before. I love the Peter Pan story. I love love it when people have a kind of a different twist on freaking Peter Pan. Um, the problem with Peter Pan is just like people are kind of sick of King Arthur stories. People are kind of sick of Peter Pan stories. People are sick of Tarzan stories. So we gotta give it a few years, and then people are gonna want these stories. But just how Hollywood right now wants these big cinematic freaking things. Peter Pan is always right for it. Tarzan is always right for it. King Arthur is always right for that shit. And now that Avatar, well, if Avatar does well, Hollywood's going to go searching for those big cinematic freaking stories again, and this might be one of those that they had to buy out. They may not necessarily use the script, but they're going to have to buy it out to make sure that there's no other competing movies out there. Just saying.
Right. And then the next slide was what?
Well, that was White, Black Cat Annual #1. I think that was the first appearance of Tiger Division. SDCC. I need to revamp this one. I don't know if we'll do this in January. But taking a look at some of the other stuff, but some of those comic book convention freaking covers did okay. But moving forward, you guys look, Brian, you guys covered this one on your show, the Santa Claus Joker cover. This one is kind of in a weird spot. That Harley Quinn foil cover 1/100 that came out like last month. Forgotten Soldier already. That Poison Ivy first Santa cover.
Yeah,
just a beautiful freaking cover that's out there. Shazam #2. This is the one where he actually had the costume on. That Lucio Perillo, that foil. Of course, we can't forget those Catwoman 44 joints.
Cover artist of the year for sure.
Those are Micah. Yep. That Catwoman #43. That Sandman Universe Nightmare Country #1, Jenny Frizen. That was
cover.
1/100.
I should order 100.
Go ahead. Yeah, keep people. I know people are going to forget it, and I'm going to swipe and buy a bunch of copies. Watch. Catwoman 39. This one is actually the second print, but I'm just wondering about the first print, which actually did well. Is still doing pretty okay. I already talked about Deathstroke, the Nathan Zerdy. I thought this actually should have probably did better, but it's probably because they had the two versions of it. It's Batman, Superman, World's Finest. I just thought this shit just made me fucking laugh. Yeah. Child of the Amazons #1. Fuck this book. The 1/100 shit that didn't glow in the dark.
It's just jam.
Shit that's supposed to glow in the dark that didn't fucking glow in the dark.
Bro, I wasted 2 hours of my life trying to convince myself to buy 100 of these motherfuckers. I didn't even know about this. This is dope.
Never trust DC.
It's a fire cover. Just a great cover. I forget the name of the artist, but just
is this getting any love? Because that's amazing.
It is no love whatsoever.
Is it a ratio?
No, it's an open order, but no love.
That's fucking insane. Because this is up there with that Joker cover with Santa Claus. Is it better? No, but it's up there. Yes.
Yeah, this one came out when? When did that one come out?
Maybe a few months ago.
A couple months back. Yeah.
Fuck this book. Months. I do not like piss Batman.
Pissy Batman. Yeah, word. Pissy Batman.
It was a one. What was this? A 1/50, 1/100, some shit. Like, look, I like Batman, but I don't like when he looks like he's being pissed off. You know.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go take care of my dog real quick. If you guys are still on, I'll jump back on.
Come.
All right, brother. Much love, you guys. I'll see you in a bit.
All right, brother. Fuck this book, Earth Prime Batman #1.
That was open order.
Show. It was an open order. They had the show, and then before this book even came out, they canceled the fucking show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and look, the costume looks fucking terrible, right? Like, does this young lady, like, I don't like body shaming anybody, but does this young lady in this costume look like she's fucking going cliff to cliff or fucking edge to edge, rooftop to rooftop, fucking fighting crime? No. You know,
she looks like she stole Batman Beyond suit in the future and brought it back to the 90s.
Like she's just going to a Beyonce concert.
Yeah,
Right.
Shit.
I'm wishing to Beyonce and
Oh, so this is a cosplay cover. Got it.
R. Kelly concert
You
with the
know?
Batman piss cover.
Fuck this book,
Bro,
Nubia.
bro. They had one job. Keep your fucking sneakers on.
Keep the sneakers on. That was it.
That was it.
And they
That cost me money. This list should be fucking. This should be a list of books that cost me money.
Trusted DC cost you money.
You know,
You trusted DC, and that's what cost you money, Mel.
Twice on this list.
A whole bunch of times.
this is I forget. I think this was either came out. This is coming out this week. That Dark Web, Mary Jane Black Cat. This one is doing actually pretty well.
Whoa!
Sales
You just skipping segments? Like, well, hold on. Isn't there like an introduction to a new segment? Like, he's just going on right now.
Yep, just going off. Just go.
Hold on. Let's properly introduce. So this is the books that come out this week.
Nope. This is not. This one, I forget.
Are you just rambling?
This slide is out of place. But just wanted to make sure that everybody was tracking this one. The Dark Web, Mary Jane, and Black Cat.
Adam Hughes.
Demonized variant. Yes, Adam Hughes. Right.
Ooh.
This one came out maybe a couple weeks ago. That Star Wars Yoda. This is the book that have people keep fucking up my shit, fucking ringing me. I'll be in the bed. It'll be 11 o'clock at night, and all of a sudden my shit goes off. You have an eBay notification. Somebody wants this fucking book. Like,
What is this? What happens in this book?
I don't know.
First
I
Yaddle?
have no idea. I haven't even fucking really opened it up to see if it's.
Oh, so it came out already.
Yes, it did.
I want 10. See, this is in trouble.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Venom number 11, The Raposa, it actually did pretty well this year as well. Does pretty good sales. The Mandalorian number 20. Remember this book?
Yeah,
First appearance of Grogu the Mandalorian for cover.
Is that the second print or this is the first?
This one here is the first print. It did very well.
You know why? You know why they fucked it up? Because they reopened the order.
They reopened the order, and then right after they closed the order, they already announced
the second print with the silver bullshit around it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then motherfuckers gonna be like, "Yo, the silver print one is more rarer than the no, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't."
Don't forget Thor number 20, the Greg Land that was out there. Don't forget what was that? The name of that was the first appearance of Molyneux as a fucking person.
Right, the original cover, the cover A did tremendously well, and it still sells for like $15.
Tiger Division number 1, that cover A, because that was a whole bunch of new characters that was on there. That one had done pretty well, but people have forgotten about it since.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, the anime. Star Wars Visions. There's 2 covers to this one. They actually are both doing well. This one is the Bacalo, and there's the other one. I forget who the artist was for that one. Should have done a lot better. Star Wars Darth Vader joints, man. I don't understand. They're amazing, but I don't understand why they didn't do well.
Yeah, definitely the one on the right. So
Obi-Wan Kenobi made Darth Vader a punk ass bitch.
Oh. Don't forget this one. I think this, if I remember correctly, this one was a ratio Predator Raza that was a 150.
Yeah, what is that doing?
What was it a 150 or was it open?
No, this was open order. I got a box full of them shit somewhere.
Yeah, you open order.
Right. So there was 2 Razas actually. Yeah, this one might have been an open order. This one was a Forgotten Soldier.
This was definitely open order.
Yeah, people loved it. It was just didn't do well.
Really?
Yeah.
This should
have did well, right?
Should have done excellent. I think it was because everybody knew about it. But you can't even say that's a motherfucking art cover. That should look real as shit.
That shit looks dope. How he's got his spear stuck in the ground and the dude's impaled by it.
I think this picks up later on down the line. After you get these copies for cheap, just hold these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I just think a lot of people probably, like you said, didn't order this.
No, they did. They did. I think too many people ordered. That's why I didn't do shit.
Yep. The what was that Adam Hughes variant? So that one is, I think it's expected to come out this week. That was that Mary Jane Black Cat number 1, the Demonized variant by Adam Hughes.
Because Ultra didn't do a spec matrix on it yet. I don't know what fuck he waiting for.
He said no. He said
That shit look more real than Will Smith.
That's a good one right there.
Oh, but now you a fool, man. You a fucking fool. You definitely had, if we were still doing comedy tonight, you definitely had to come over. You funny motherfucker. This is amazing.
Yep. Once again, look, a lot of artists put their foot in some of these freaking covers this year, but there was just a lull in people's interest in some of these fucking Star Wars.
Who was it? This was Raza?
This was actually Alex Maleev.
Really? This shit is dope as shit.
Okay. Star Wars: The Mandalorian. This one was the Aja.
I mean, but again, so many stores did variants with it. I'm surprised it's done any kind of well.
I thought
Did
that was
well,
Audi.
did very well.
Isn't this Audi Granoff?
Yeah, it's good.
Might be right enough.
David Aja, I think.
Aja was a different one because I think it was the one in.
Look at the logo down there. It's is that JG Jones?
No, that's Audi's.
That's Audis.
Audis.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck this book.
Yeah.
What if Miles Morales?
Yeah. I was wrong for that. No, you're thinking too much into it. Fuck you. No, I wasn't. This is some bullshit. Right, kiss my ass. I'm not gonna say the other thing I was gonna say, but I'm still kind of. This is amazing. I want more of these.
Yeah, I like them.
Sakura Spider. Listen, I'm gonna let you tell it, Lucas. I'm gonna let you tell it, Remo. Everything going anime. You want that anime character in the Spider-Man universe. Here you have it right here.
You want a cover of an anime-looking character, especially if they're doing anime type things. This one, it's but this is a character that people don't really know about yet. So
I tell you, I saw one. I saw one last week for 150 and 180
really?
respectively.
Really?
And
that's amazing because after this book came out, it dropped tremendously. Nobody gave a fuck about this book.
Not only that, this sold for more than her first U.S. appearance. Deadpool,
Really?
Black, White, and Blood. I sold that for 100 in my last, and this wasn't even whatnot. This was a Instagram sale.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
So if now go back that fire.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider. Amazing.
Momoko.
Nobody's talking about this for cover of the year. At least I'm not. This was a fucking amazing cover.
Momoko did a pretty good job for this run.
Yeah.
Blade's daughter.
Is this already forgotten? Because I haven't really seen sales for Crypt of the Shadows after the book came out.
Well, we're in a new generation right now of spec, where what have you done for me lately has gotten a lot worse. Nobody cares.
That's the perfect notion for this book right here, that Miles Morales Spider-Man. This was issue number 39.
No, you know what's disgusting, Lucas?
What's that?
I just opened the box about 4 days ago with these in them. So I'm sitting on a whole bunch of these motherfuckers.
Yeah. So what I definitely suggest, learning from what I learned in 2022, is before it even goes on FOC, or as soon as it goes on FOC, go ahead and just throw it up on your eBay joint and just start selling at least a few of those.
Yeah.
Don't when it comes in,
don't buy drunk shit. Don't listen to Mel, and don't buy drunk shit.
But yeah, this was the first appearance of Ghost Spider. Forgotten, or not necessarily forgotten, but just disrespected, right?
There was a version of this, a 1 in 100.
There was, right? So this was New Mutants. I forget what the issue was.
28.
But this one, right? This is Art Germ, right? And the reason why I'm like I don't understand is because right now that Sins of Sinister book, that Art Germ is going off fire, and that one is not even close to as good as this one is, right? But it is what it is. So that one's still out there, that 1 in 100 version.
No, this is not the 1 in 100. This is the 1 in 50.
Was it?
You know how I know? Because I got one for sale tomorrow. The 1 in 100 goes for like 175, 180.
What's this one going for?
maybe $80, $75, maybe. So you get it from me for still tomorrow. shameless plug.
Yep. Some Silk. I felt like that was a great cover, and I think we already talked about this one.
Listen. Go back to that Rose Besh. It's an amazing cover.
It's a 1 in 500 though, right?
It's a 1 in 500.
Right? Is it 1 in 500 worth it? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not 1 in 500. Not for me.
Right? If you want a cover that's just rare, just for rarity's sake, yeah, go ahead and get it. But not. I'm not. If I felt like was ruffling through my freaking boxes and found out, I was like, man, god damn it, I paid $300 for this shit. I would be very disappointed in myself.
So you're in at 150.
Yeah, absolutely. 150 might.
I got that tomorrow too. 150 in it.
Did they have a trade for this one as well? For this cover?
Yes.
Okay.
This is gonna be we're gonna speak about our Instagram show. I mean not Instagram, it's a YouTube show tomorrow. So at the same channel, 10 o'clock, we'll be doing a sale because Lucas is gonna be involved with it too. International Comics, Josh is gonna be having International Comics. Phil will be on having vintage comics. Yo, Phil's shit is crazy. Phil got some crazy shit. I got my box over there. I got some. I'm slashing prices. I got some dope shit up and down. Come through, spend some bread. That's that. Like I said, I don't want to make this a promotional fucking infomercial about my shit. But follow my Instagram. All the promotional infomercial shit is over there. We want to talk about comics. Let's move on.
That's going to be a YouTube auction.
That's going to be a YouTube auction tomorrow at 10 o'clock. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Same channel.
Same channel. Here. 10 o'clock. Here. Me, Nice, Josh, International Comics, Phil, Vintage Comics and Toys, and Lucas. He's going to have a big box of shit. There's probably a lot of shit he talking. We're going to throw it in the box and do some dumb shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put on some music, some freaking low lighting, and I'm gonna walk away.
No, I am not done.
Dollar comic.
I am not done with Whatnot. I will be doing Whatnot show directly after the YouTube show. I am expanding my palette. I'm never going to be done with Whatnot. Whatnot is my preferred method of selling. I'm saying that I'm gonna hear me on record. Any motherfucker that hate me for saying it, you record this and fucking put it on whatever way you want to do it. My preferred method of selling is Whatnot, but I am expanding my shit because as a businessman, you have to expand your shit. I'm expanding my shit. So I'll be doing Whatnot sales, I'll be doing IG sales, but my preferred method of selling is Whatnot. There it is. There it is. So I'm also doing it for the people who don't fuck with Whatnot. They can get these deals that the people on Whatnot is getting. But if they want to fuck with Whatnot, they can come on my YouTube shit and get the same type of deal, the same type of love. If you don't fuck with YouTube, you don't fuck with Whatnot, you go to my IG and get those same type of deals. If you don't fuck with either of those, one of those, go to your motherfucking local comic shop and order from all the fucking Lucas. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Take us some Jack Daniels.
There it is. All right. Let's do it.
All right. Are you guys ready for some FOC shit?
No. I need some orange juice. Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to jump out because I got to wake up early to open my mall store tomorrow. But thanks for having me on, Lucas. And good seeing you, Mel. You look fabulous. Good seeing you, Yee. And Big Remo, good seeing you after a while.
Right. Yeah, Dennis, if we don't see you before the end of the year, man, fucking Merry Christmas and Happy
Absolutely,
New Year.
man.
Happy holidays, man.
All right. Out.
Take
See
it
you,
easy.
Dennis.
See you soon.
Up and down says Mel just wants to watch a world burn. Down with Whatnot. Spider Slayer. Okay, all right. Oh man, I probably should have got something to drink too, but okay.
Grab something. Take an intermission right quick.
Nah.
We got time. We got
Nah, I'm feeling this sober. The
Well,
soberness.
well, why do I want to watch the world? I don't want to watch the world burn. I want to spread love to the world. I want to spread love to the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to watch the world burn. I love the world.
You're expanding your lanes.
I'm just I'm giving myself a heads up. You feel me? All right, what we got? Off rip. Something I would order 25 of. I am inebriated, so where's the wallet at?
Well, so here's the deal. The one to the right, that is a 1/100 by David Nakayama, but it's going to be a foil card. It's $5.99 per. So
Is this a ratio?
this is a ratio. It's 100 per.
So $600 for them.
Fuck me.
So do what you will with that information. There is a 150 Dan Mora.
I got you up and down. You know I'm fucking with you. Listen. Off bat. 1 in 600. This is
1 in 100 cover.
It's a 1 in 100, right?
1 in 100. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a 1 in 25 and a 1 in 50 for this one.
How DNA. And what is the name of this? 'Cause I'm buying one right now.
Action Comics 1051.
eBay.
Yeah. This issue marks the first appearance of some new characters and new costumes.
Action Comics what? 151?
Yeah, 1051.
1 in 100.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, god damn, bro. So, is DC going to pull some fuckery with this?
I don't know because they gave me a PDF to preview, and they're claiming the Swiss claims that there's supposed to be some new characters. I've looked at the PDF preview, and I don't see what the fuck they're talking about. So I'm conflicted.
I see their stores are doing store variants on this. I'm gonna have to respectfully bow out, but this covers.
Yeah, just pick it up for the sheep.
Wait.
Sure.
What happened? I see
How come they're like $300 on eBay and then some are like $4.75?
because there's a trade dress and there's a
Okay. All right, okay.
So Remo, what you want to be scared of is there are stores doing store variants of this. There's a Warren Lau, and then they'll get the ratios, which they'll dump them in around next Christmas. So yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a great cover.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody wants to buy the regular stock off of me, I mean, for $3, I'll sell them that, so I can hopefully qualify for the 1/100. So, anybody's interested, let me know.
No, this is a great cover.
DC Power Celebration #1. There's quite a few covers that I still don't have yet, or that they haven't published yet. There's a 1 of 25 that I don't have. And there is this other one that's out there. It's got like a bunch of the ladies out there. The art wasn't really popping, but it's like a Sozo Micah, and I believe that's like a 1 of 50 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
But the art wasn't popping.
It was okay, but the way they had the art was kind of blurry, but it didn't jump out to me. So
Yo, is Aquaman getting his nuts licked? What the fuck is going on?
DC Harley Quinn Romances #1, cover B, it's Lasky. Interesting cover. That 1 of 25 Torque, I know it made a lot of people upset.
Yeah, I asked you what the fuck was going on here, and it didn't make me upset. But then when I see Midnight, I was like, oh, I get it now. I get it. Okay.
Hey.
Steve Orlando is an amazing dude. I met him. I hung out with him a couple of times. Great fucking guy. But I didn't know that was Midnight in it. Midnight would wear a shirt like that. Midnight is all about business. I don't know whose love is. Got Midnight wearing shirts like this, but sometimes my wife makes me wear shirts I don't like. It is what it is.
Lazarus Planet, Once Were Gods #1. I think there might be a new character or something happening in this one. I forget what's going on. Batman One Bad Day, Catwoman. There's a 1/100.
That
Cover
motherfucker
E.
in the middle with the
That's
mirror.
correct.
What is that?
That is a 150. Looks like it's by. I'm not sure who it's by. Let's see. Do I still have it up?
Yeah, I know you didn't have time to do the slides, but I need to see this full blown. This black and white, man. This is some legendary shit going on here. What is
Yeah.
it's a 1 in 25.
Oh, you like to play off of the she's wearing a mask in the mirror and then she's unmasked.
This is all right.
And it's only a 1 in 25 too.
Yeah, there's a 1 in 25 as well. Yep. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure I will be, but not at the present time. I get them. I get them eventually. Not right now.
I seen what do you call it? Has it?
Cool.
Ant.
Yeah, he wants $200 for. I mean,
Yeah, I was like,
God bless the brother, man. Like I said, man, blood sausage. When I'm gonna hook you up because you'll listen to the show. You ain't gotta pay $200. You know what? Let me not even say that. I mean, I take right out of nobody else's mouth. Just I'm gonna get them. It's gonna take some time, but I'll get them.
Man, where the fuck is it? I can't find this motherfucker.
You have to. It's like probably the best cover of the year, of next year. This is amazing.
it's a one shot. This is a one shot, huh?
Yeah, because they're doing one shots
DC
for all the different codes.
DC might have moved the FOC on this one.
See, look, Lucas, you have to find. Look. Alex said this is nice. Is this a $7.99 cover on a 1 in 25?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you find the cover. What the fuck is this? What are you doing?
I'm trying to remember. My wife bought a book the other day, and it was like a thick ass book, and it was like an $8 cover or something. I'm trying to remember what it was. And I was like, "There's no way."
The one in 100 is poop. The 1 in 50 is that a Souza?
I don't think so.
I can't even tell. My fucking eyes are shit. But the one is no, they're stupid.
So the 1 in 50 is by Serge Acuna.
Sorry, Serge. That ain't it. 1 in 25 is it. That's the one you want.
That's
Well,
right. That's the Jessica Fong.
Who?
Jessica Fong.
I'll be keeping her name in my dreams because that's fire.
Yeah, that is fire.
It ain't as good as I thought it was when it was minimized. It's still good though.
All right. Detective Comics number 1068, cover B, Enyaq Lee. There's a 1 in 50 of this. That's a virgin.
Man, that's not bad. DC always been kicking ball ass with the variants though.
Yeah, their covers are totally different.
All right. And if you guys are looking for a rarity, you got to understand like these high price fucking variants is something to keep an eye on, especially because some of these are not returnable. So a lot of retailers like myself will say, "Fuck this book. I'm not going to fucking buy a whole bunch of these if I can't return the open order joints."
Yeah.
By Image, there's a new series out there called Black Cloak number 1.
The call.
Yeah. But
This was a Kickstarter book, wasn't it?
Lotte.
Yeah, there's a Lotte, there's a Momoko.
It's an image side.
Latoya ain't got the titties out. Shame on you, Lotte.
She's got a 1 in 50 and a cover E. So
Dark Ride. There's a 1 in 25 by Tony Fleeks.
That motherfucker know his audience, man. I tell you that. That motherfucker know his audience, boy.
He does really good with that text too.
Yeah. So let me tell you something. For those who are just joining the show, they didn't hear me earlier. This is around the time where print runs start going up, so you should have enough time to order 25. You know, we got to pay in wild prices. and this is gonna do very well. This is gonna do very, very. This is the 125 right that you're showing right now, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is gonna do phenomenally well. So don't fucking
Won't fuck it up.
don't cry about it when it's fucking $100 book, because this is DuckTales. It's a loved series and a loved font, and Dark Rider's doing well. But again, be wary. At the store, they're probably gonna do a variant for this, and they're gonna get all the variants for it. It's gonna fuck it up, but it's great. Order yourself 25 and be done with it.
Basically.
Yep. All right. So Nemesis.
Whoa.
Okay.
Right.
So the story is about a billionaire, just like Batman, but instead of fighting crime, he's a bad guy. Right.
The
So
original series was amazing. I loved Nemesis. Great Mark Millar series. We need go back. What
Yep,
you know?
go ahead.
We need to go. This was. I thought this was gonna be on Netflix. I know Millar had got the series. Great. If you haven't read this shit is off the chain. Also, I would like to have ties to Kick Ass, but this was like 9 years ago when Kick Ass was a thing. Bro, Nemesis was off the fucking hook. Yo, trust me. Great read, great series. This is going to be a great read, but don't expect it to do crazy amounts. But again, covers are amazing. Expect a lot of store variants. Are there any incentives?
For this one, I'm not seeing any right now. It looks like they were all open order.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna Eminem head variant. Oh wow, that'd be smart to do. Everybody loves Eminem there. Again.
Spawn Unwanted Violence #1. This one is the Del Mundo Virgin Violent. Oh, there's two covers, right? One is just the regular cover, the other one is Virgin, and they're both open order.
Why would they do some dumb shit like that?
Tom McFarlane. Alien #6.
I'm hearing shit about this, like this is the further period of some kind of queen something or another.
I don't think so.
No, right in the middle. This like
right.
This was...
No, but she was in the other series though.
Oh, then I'm talking shit. Then. Could be this her first cover, maybe.
I would have to look that up.
Because I thought she had a cover in the previous series too, right?
Well,
right.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking. I'll shut the fuck up.
So this one is one to keep an eye out on. These Bristofacchio. This one is by Perez Noto. Disney 100. This one is for Amazing Spider-Man #19. The regular cover once again is doing well, but the main one to keep an eye out for is going to be the black and white one, which is a 1:100 ratio.
Stores will order heavy. Wait for this on one of my whatnot tales.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers. Apparently, the month of February is going to be Planet of the Apes month.
Yeah, that's racist as fuck, but I don't want to get into that.
As well as Black History Month. So do what you want with that information.
Wait. Say that again? What happened now?
Yeah. You caught it.
So
you heard right.
So for Marvel,
the apes.
Yeah. So for Marvel, it's going to be Black History Month as well as Planet of the Apes month.
You couldn't push the shit back another month.
Wow.
All right.
So it's the 60-year anniversary.
Maybe
I don't give two fucks about that movie about that shit being. Oh wow.
Yeah, maybe I'm reaching, but yeah.
Bishop War College #1.
What is
Don't
this?
know what they're Bishop War College #1.
I don't know. I kind of like the live field. Let me see that. Can you click on that one?
Which one is the live field? Oh,
The one closest to the far right.
I'm gonna have to search for it.
That's a big ass gun.
Yeah, but when you see it bigger, you're gonna be more disappointed.
Oh, okay, never mind. Leave the live. Fuck some shit up.
Black Panther #14. Planet of the Apes variant.
I don't know, but I like that one. That's the new Avengers, right? Yeah,
Yeah, the homage, right?
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
Hawkeye or Ronin or whatever.
yeah. Hawkeye as Ronin.
Yeah,
What is that? New Avengers 10? Is that right? Or is it
30,
the 27?
What was that
27.
first appearance of the Moon Knight character? Right?
Yeah,
27.
yeah. It's the one where Echo.
Oh, but that's how you're reaching, but it's less. Yeah. You was ahead of the game, up and down to stop. Why you man? That wasn't as good as the last.
All right. Bloodline. This is her first series, Daughter of the Blade. There's a 1 in 25 done by Rian Gonzalez.
That looks good.
One,
Is there
50.
is there a cow variant? Because they're milking the fuck out of it.
Oh, that's the 1 in 50 right there, or 1 in 25.
Yeah, 1 in 25. Yep.
What's the
Now there is a 1 in 50, but it doesn't look that good though.
Yeah, that's got the bubble gum, and you said that's Rian Gonzalez.
This is good.
That's not bad. It's almost like an anime cover.
This is good.
Yeah, she's changed up her style a little bit too, huh?
Yeah,
This is real good.
I might have to try and get that.
Captain America Sentinel Liberty #9. It has a Planet of the Apes cover, and as well as the Anatomy cover, which is this one right here.
As well as killing the fucking planet with wasting paper cover.
Daredevil #8, Planet of the Apes cover, and then there's a 1 in 25 Aka variant, which is not that good. Demon Wars Down in Flames. I don't know why they're still giving Momoko.
Yeah, just put her in the corner and let her play with her toys.
Wow.
It almost feels like they're trying to keep her busy, trying to keep her away from the other.
Yeah, just do what you want to. Yo, she had a storm cover that looks amazing. Her storm ship was wild, crazy.
Yeah, but she's on issue what of this, or is this a whole other new series? Because I keep seeing #1s. Are these just all one shots?
They're all no. Well, some of them were one shots, and some of them are all new series, but it's with the same fucking character.
Yeah,
just different storylines.
Yo, just give her a toy, let her play with the train in the corner. That's what their mom was saying.
Ghost Rider #11.
Oh, you dirty motherfuckers! You dirty motherfuckers!
So,
you dirty bitches!
Right. So there's a 1 in 200 J. Scott Campbell retro that I'm not feeling, but that 1 in 100 though, that Virgin anniversary variant.
The negative spin.
Oh, yeah. you dirty motherfucking whores! You dirty whores!
Yep, and there is an open order cover for it.
You dirty whores! So, it's a number 11. Nobody's ordering 100. Let's put that out there. Who's reading Ghost Rider right now? Raise your hand.
I read maybe issue whatever, but maybe like 3 issues ago, I think, or I'm not sure if I'm caught up. But it's good. It's good. It's got good stuff happening in there.
Okay, so here's the questions we have as speculators. Everybody who's still sticking around right now, as speculators, let's all play this game. Let's all answer these questions. Let's all make a good, positive purchase here. Will we ever see Ghost Rider on the big screen?
Yes.
Will this cover ever pop up as speculation value?
No.
Oh, as the book to have for
this run
for Ghost Rider, as a book to have for Ghost Rider. Is this top 10 Ghost Rider cover? Because I think it is.
If it was foil, most definitely.
Fuck a foil.
You got to put this in with the J. Scott Campbell negative variant. It's like, is this one of them books? Like, you know what I mean?
So I'm getting a lot of no's here from my man Everett and Joe, who I respect tremendously. Man, but
That's what I'm saying. This goes up there with the Star Wars. You know what I mean? The Rogue or whatever. Remember he did all the
up the down. I respect his gangsters as well. This won't go up there as top 10. This is fire.
That's a nice.
Gus said no top 10. Wow.
But John Tyler Christopher was the one that started. Yeah, but then J. Scott Campbell still did.
This is what I'm saying. Listen. You're looking at a Campbell. You're looking at a one and what for the Campbell? 1 in 100 for a Campbell.
1 in 100
of a number 11.
Wow. And it's a white cover. This is gonna be like
a white cover.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you order 100.
But I think okay, let's keep it funky. The 1 in 200 might be the one to get because everybody's gonna buy the what do you call it? The
1 in 100.
The 1 in 100 and the regular anniversary cover because they're gonna sell out. They might do those at the A cover, but no one's gonna get that 200. And then at the 200, you're getting two of the all white joints. Right.
Where's the 1 in 25? Somebody said the 1 in 25. The 1 in 25 do look good too. And then
that's what I'm saying. 1 in 25 and the 200.
You hedge your bets, Lucas. I might have to order. I might have to do 200 on these, man.
Right. So the solicitor says Ghost Rider and Savannah go to investigate Necropolis. There are hints of old friends and new foes on the horizon. So that means there's going to be some new villains in this one.
Because it's got the old Ghost Rider. And then if you look in the rear view, it's got the newer Ghost Rider, right?
I don't know.
Look at it's got the newer motorcycle. What's his name? What's the Ghost Rider?
Danny Ketch.
Danny Ketch, and then it's got the old
Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch. So it's like, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna say what they have for on eBay. Ghost Rider.
I like that 200 though. 200 looks kind of with the Johnny Blaze is the one I'm feeling.
Ghost Rider 1 in 100. Like what year is this? 2023.
Yeah. Yep. That should sell $7.99. What? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's got one seller right now that was 146. You see the other somebody was 146. See the dangerous thing about this is people are gonna listen to our show. They're gonna do a store variant on it. It's gonna fuck it all up. That's the scary part. And FOC is when? This is FOC coming up.
FOC is Monday night.
Yeah, so art's already due by the time FOC comes out.
Yeah,
I might have to do 200 on this, Lucas.
Right. Because what we get is one of the 1 in 200, 2 of the 100s, which is the one that you like, and then 8 of the 1 in 25s.
And the 1 in 25. Yeah, that's an easy flip. The 1 in 25s go for how much? What's the 1 in 25 saying for? So panel. I mean, the 1 in 25, you can buy the 1 in 25 for about $21.
So you sell 8 of those, you already got your money back. Without even having to touch the open order joints.
Oh, there's a sketch variant as well.
No, they're saying get it sketch.
Oh, get it sketch.
Yeah,
yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any spec in this, but if there is spec in this, that'll be the bonus. But I'm in love with that.
Okay, you guys are right. Yeah, so the 1 in 100 is the negative of the 1 in 200. If you look at the 1 in 200, it's face, right?
See, this is why I have the smartest people in the game. This is why my listeners are the smartest listeners in the game right now.
Is that what that is? Am I looking at it right? If you
Nah, they right. My listeners are the smartest listeners in the game. My chat room is the smartest chat room in the comic game.
Yeah, but I don't think the chat is the one to put together. That's the one.
Blood Sausage is saying it's going to be the first Michael Bandolino.
No, that's already. Yeah, that's the other issue. That's the old issue.
Okay,
Yo, lock me in for 2.
He's saying for the last series, or the old series. Yeah.
Lock me in for 200, Lucas.
Okay. Moving on to Gold Goblin, Torrin Clark.
No. I'm going in 200. Shut the fuck up. Going in 200.
No, he's saying don't.
He's saying don't. It's up to you.
He's saying listen to us and don't go in deep on that book. If they smart, don't listen to them and don't buy the book.
Yep. Gold Goblin, Torrin Clark.
I don't know. I'm not going in deep on that. You kiss my ass on that bullshit.
Yeah. Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
What is this, number 2?
Let's see.
Or second?
Number 3. Number 3.
Yeah.
Already?
Trash. I do like the graffiti variant.
Yeah, the graffiti variant is gonna be a nice little set.
I'm not feeling that though, man. I'm not.
Yeah,
The 25 looks cool. Well, actually,
Yeah.
A little Moon Knight action
He's still alive?
by Pandemonium.
oh, that series is fat, man. I like that shit.
You actually reading the Moon Knight shit?
Yeah, man. I read up to like I think the last one I read was issue 13. I don't know what
This
issue
is issue 18. Like
I haven't been able to read mine. But it was dope. I'm saying, like, I haven't been able to read shit lately, but yeah, that shit was hard.
Red Goblin number 1.
Here's
Here's a 1 in 100 NFB.
It looks good.
Wait, so they're bringing back Red Goblin?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm laughing.
Scarlet Witch.
Oh god.
And
Yo,
hold
hold up, man. Because Lucas, you was here. You was with me. You was with me when Red Goblin came in. You was with me. We was rocking together, man. We was here. We did this already. Yo, bro, man. Who got faith in Red Goblin?
I don't know what the fuck they were thinking of, man. It's just like, ugh.
And you know what's crazy? I be hoping I be wrong. I want y'all to prove that I'm wrong. But they go, no, this is what you said. And I'm like, yo, good. Yo, fucking Red Goblin? We really begging on Red Goblin right now? Nah, man. Nah. Good.
It's because people love all the other goblins, right?
Whoa.
That does not look good, man. That looks like
A
I'm
weed
in
poster.
love with the stripper.
that look like Storm is having issues with her pronoun.
She look like she got to be at the freaking nail salon by 2.
It's a man, baby.
Mm.
I'm gonna get
Right.
some though. Yeah, hey, do not. If you think you see a Black History Month joint that looks even half good, do not fuck around and skip that motherfucker, man. Because that's what happened with a couple of them from last year, and then everybody was looking for them. And then,
Show me one Black History Month cover that's not Planet Apes, and
This one,
because that's fucked up. Oh, this one is.
yeah, that's the only one so far.
Well, it's not great. It's okay. I like it.
I wouldn't buy this one, man. Not
I get
really.
one. If it's a ratio variant, then
Storm be looking fire, except for right now. She look like
yeah.
she looking man in the face.
Silver Surfer Ghost
Yeah.
Light number 1.
Yep, that one
Where's
all
the
the way
first
to the
one?
right. It's the only one you need.
Planet of the Apes variant.
Yep,
With the Galactus.
yep. That's all you need right there. Is that open order?
It is.
Oh, wouldn't it be?
What?
That was just dumb for them to do.
Star Wars Darth Vader number 31. Don't know how we're feeling about these.
Yeah, it's whatever at this point. So
Star Wars Hidden Empires. There is a video game character variant.
I'll
Down
get
there.
that one. Those are always fire.
And there is a Black History Month for Star Wars Hidden Empire number 3.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
don't
whoa,
have
whoa,
the art
whoa,
yet.
whoa! It's time the fuck out. Say it again.
Star Wars Hidden Empire number 3 as a Black History Month variant, but we don't have the art for it yet.
I bet you don't, because there's no black people in Star Wars. Lando, you gonna put your Lando covers? I got Lando 125 already.
Oh, that sister, right?
That's 2. Yeah, I want to see where they go with this. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut to see where they go with this. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Star Wars High Republic number 5 has a 125 by Mangal. Looks trash.
Yeah, where's your Black History Month cover for this one?
Right.
Star Wars Santa Staros number 1.
Is this for Black History Month? He's gonna put on the cover. I bet you are.
No, you had 2 pictures to choose from, and they better not right there. Those pictures right there could have been perfect Black History Month.
Yeah, gotta be
It was
shitting
crazy. It was crazy, and people think I'll be making shit up. Like, okay, whatever.
Storm and Brotherhood Mutants number 1.
Let me ask you this question.
Yep.
Can you go back? Can you go back right quick? Okay. So they didn't make it. They just do a random title to do Black History Month. Okay, so I get it. There's 2 titles you're doing Black History Month for, and okay, I got you.
Storm and Brotherhood Mutants. There's a 150 by Art Adams. That's the one right there in the middle. Or not right in the
Okay.
middle, but
Okay, these are all the colors.
yep.
Except for the 1 in 25.
Well, can you go back? I'm sorry. Can you go back 2 seconds, please? So Storm doesn't get a Black History Month cover? Storm doesn't get a Black. Okay. I just want to know the game that we're playing. That's all I want to know is the game we're playing.
Want to know where she stands.
I said, yeah, I just want to know where we stand as a race in comics. Storm doesn't get a Black History Month cover.
Does she qualify? Because she's not African American, right? She's African.
Bruh, Santa Solo has like what the fuck she identifies? I just want to know what we saying.
It's not even from Earth.
I just want to know where we stand, bro. That's all I want to know. Santa Solo gets a fucking Black History Month. Storm no. No, she gets one, but not on her own series. I hate you, Marvel. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, you did the right thing, Lucas. Go back. You did the right thing. Let's recap. Go back even further. Let's recap. Go back. This okay. There's a Black History Month coming for here, right?
Yeah, for Star Wars Hidden Empire number 3.
But we don't know who we getting.
Right.
Galaxy far away. I respect that.
And then the video game character, right?
I respect that.
But then no.
Let's go back even further to the other Storm Scarlet Witch joint. So Storm gets a Black History Month cover for Scarlet Witch. Cool. I kind of halfway respect that. Okay. Let's go forward. No Silver Surfer don't get no black love. Vader. Okay. Vader gets some black love. Cool.
Right.
Galaxy far away. Okay. Boom. Got you. Let's go one more. This Star Wars is good. Okay. Even though High Republic, one of the main characters was black, but
No love.
no love. That's fine.
Okay. I got the art for the Black History joint for this one. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Here we go.
Oh fuck no.
Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle Star Wars cover. Okay. Cool.
And that's her brother. That's the first appearance of her brother. First cover appearance.
And I've got the salsa cover.
But I'm making it up though. I'm just saying black man. I just make shit up.
Oh hell no, that's some bullshit.
Okay. So we got Dave Chappelle and we got this other shit. Bokeem Woodbine Says so.
Bokeem would
Okay, I respect that, boy. This I got double love.
we got Phil Starios from the house going, hey, from the house going down episode of That's My Mama.
You know what I'm saying? But let's fast forward one, Luke. I'm just recapping. Let's go one forward. Storm doesn't have a home base.
They don't even give her one, right?
They don't give one. Oh man, thank God for alcohol, man. I swear to God.
She got a Stormbreaker one though.
What you gonna do, man? I mean, was it too obvious to put the Storm cover not on the Scarlet Witch book, but a Storm? Fucking oh man, this is crazy. This is comics. This is
Interesting.
Carey presents Phil Star.
So listen up. So this is Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants #1. There is a Phil Noto SOS February connecting variant. So February is supposed to be Black History Month, so that's probably what it's going to be. That's going to be.
Oh, I got you like a month behind. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but once again, there's no art for it yet.
Yeah.
There is art for the Salsa. Where's the freaking thing at? Here we go.
That's who was that? Souza Micah?
No.
It's Souza. Yep.
Souza Micah.
Amanda Souza.
Yeah, that's Souza Micah.
It's not bad.
Blow it up so you guys can see.
Souza.
Tyler Perry was saying oh man, y'all some funny motherfuckers, man.
Oh my God.
This is why I get the best chat in the game. I see this coming many times. I think this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
Venom fighting a rat over some pizza.
Yeah, but that's New York. Why is he in New York? And why is he an ant?
Why is the rat so small?
No. I was told like he got some Ant-Man shit and something stupid. But this cover should have been at the NYCC. You should have did this at NYCC.
Yeah, 1 in 25 is all right. I'm not mad at it.
The Planet Apes shit don't look bad at all either.
See, at least they aren't holding hot tamales. Jesus.
I mean, at least you get a cover for Black History Month for the Black Book.
You get one issue per
A random title, right?
Yeah. The titles nobody gives a fuck about.
You don't get Hakeem Woodbine.
Like, hey, nobody's gonna buy the Black History cover.
Okay, so X-Men number 19. There's still no cover for the 1 in 25 McKelvey, nor the trading card variant.
Let me guess. There's no Black History cover for X-Men either. Like Bishop is not around.
No,
Yeah.
but there is a homage variant that I wasn't tracking before.
Is it a Bishop?
Sunspot.
No.
I mean, shit. Can we get Storm? maybe Storm would have worked here.
Forge.
Instead of Scarlet Witch.
Oh, X-Men 94 homage.
No, yeah, 94 miles. Huh? Sinister, that ain't bad.
Yeah, who's running shit over here?
Somebody's running out of things.
Hire me for 1 month. That's all you got to hire me 1 month. Don't worry. Just I get you straight.
Aftershock has a new title called Bulls of Beacon Hill.
Okay.
Blade Runner 2039 has quite a few covers out there by Lim. Or
Looks
Lim.
like the call. Looks good.
You know what he ordered that, bro.
Was Aftershock the one that's getting news like spot on them where they're not paying artists for cover art?
Yes,
Okay.
supposedly. And then I forget who else was it. Somebody else.
There's another publisher
Here-
as well.
Here's yeah. Eh, But what they I don't trust some of these artists because, well, I mean, look, their story is their story, but there was this one artist who actually put out his invoice, and the way he put the narrative was like he wasn't getting fucking paid to do shit. But when you look at the invoice, actually, they only sold 600 of the fucking book. He had gotten a $400 advance on the shit. So after like taking all the rest of the shit, he at least got another fucking thing. But look, the book was a shitty book anyway. So fuck that book. So here's some of the stuff that's coming out this week. I think I only got a few, and once again, I only had a little bit of time to get this stuff together. Dark Web, Mrs. Marvel, #1. That cover A is sold out already. Dead Seas #1, cover B. I don't know what's going on with that book, but it's very low on stock for the cover B and the cover C. Deadliest Bouquet #5, that cover A Spawn, cover B Spawn. Of course, once again, these Spawn covers are doing really well. Department of Truth, Wild Fictions, Spawn is doing well. This one might be one of my favorites. This Hitomi cover, Hitomi #3. That one's a Spawn cover. That one's
It's kind of
sold
like
out.
a homage to #1, kind of, sort of. No,
And
Yeah.
that's all
Yeah.
I got at the moment.
Really, that's all that's coming out this week.
No, that's not all that's coming out this week.
No,
That's
all
what,
that's on your radar.
right. You can blame it on Avatar for taking 4 hours. My fucking time. You know, there's not enough time to read all the fucking previews and go through the fucking books this week. You know, but
So at least it wasn't a remake of Waterworld. That's I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad
It was
that
not.
you really liked it.
Yeah.
It was not. It was not. I didn't fall asleep. That's the main thing. You know. No, because trust me, I fall asleep. Oh, you paid $13-15 for a movie. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't give a damn. I mean, is the Purple Rain Batman due this week? I'm not sure.
No, please look that up because that looks amazing. It's like Batgirl and like a Batman. It looks good.
Oh, with Harley Quinn in the back, right?
Yeah. Is that this?
Yeah.
That, yeah, that
I
looks
thought
good.
that was coming out.
It looks really good.
Let's see.
Yo, I love my listeners, man. Well, not my listeners, our listeners. I'm sorry for saying that. I love our listeners. We got a great chat. Like, we have fun, bro. We have fun.
Yeah.
Late night shenanigans.
Ain't that game? Testify. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back on the sauce.
Hey, you
Oh,
gotta
so
take-
that's what's different this week. Okay.
you gotta take it easy.
No, I'm fucked up right now.
You're gonna be paying for it tomorrow.
I'm fucked up right. I gotta wake up at 7:00. I gotta wait up in 4 hours. Take the dog to get a haircut.
To take the dog, man, shit, you better fucking take some scissors and a buzzer to that motherfucker.
Let the niggas hitting that tang for a couple extra hours.
Bitch probably get mad at me. Fucking, I ain't paying what she usually charge. Neither.
Yeah, they be charging crazy money when you miss the appointment.
Fucking $60 a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You said the Purple Batman.
No, it was a Purple Rain homage.
Yeah, the Purple Range on.
Was it for Batman or was it for Batgirl?
She's sitting in the alley on the motorcycle.
Yeah, I seen it. Well, they already got a Batgirl purple ring on.
Oh,
It's an old
say-
one.
so it's a deceased War of the Undead Gods, number 7, is what Andy Adams is saying.
Dun, dun, dun. Dark Christ. Come on now.
I mean,
Tell you what, Lunar needs to fucking fix their frame rates on this shit.
12.8. Yeah, shout out to Andy Adams. I never seen your name before, but we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Oh, so the FOC is 12/18.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I'm looking for shit that's coming out this week. Like,
Yeah, that's next what, Monday? That's Monday, right?
Dude, that shit's
Sunday.
tomorrow. Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, because Lunar's FOC is on Sunday and then Diamond's on Monday.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
takes all kinds. So you guys all staying local for Christmas and everything, or what?
Yeah, man. Well, we were supposed to go pick up a tree today. We still haven't got our tree yet.
My band's playing a show tomorrow, so I'm doing that.
We have a show tomorrow?
Yeah, we're playing at like the we're playing like basically like at a punk house, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
I got a bunch of books Lucas shitted on. That's what I said. Yeah, I'm not lying either.
We don't want none of that.
No, I mean I don't know why I didn't know how to price them. So
No punk Xmas songs. Sorry.
I got the. Let me know if this is a fair price.
Which Wolverine is that?
1 in 1,000.
Oh shit!
Oh, for 250, and that's Adam Kubert, right?
Adam Cuban.
War of the Undead Gods, number 7. Fuck is it?
Lucas, you said how much this should go for?
I've seen some people put it up for 35 to 50 to 53.
35.
Right. Remember, so Ben had put it out that it was at 170, I think originally. Now I'm seeing people put it up for 35 to 50. I'm telling you, people are desperate for that freaking for dough right now.
Wow. 35. And you said you ended this at 160.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a B cover Ben Oliver.
Right there. The second one, right there on the bottom on the motorcycle.
Oh, this one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
So initial due date is 12/22. Oh, you motherfucker! FOC is not till February.
Oh, so it's an initial order. Wow.
Yeah, initial order is 4 days from now, 5 days from now. FOC is February. It actually comes out in March.
Shit.
That's future. That's for next year.
What's going on with this young lady right here? What's going on? Okay, I see you. Where we at? All right. Well, do you guys have anything else? Because it is 3:30 in the morning.
I want you to price these.
I know Miss Vaughn is sitting up there with the batter pan, ready to fuck Miss Mel up.
No, she's sweet. I'm pricing books.
Let me get back to my PlayStation 5.
Hold up, Aaron. Star
Yeah.
Wars. What
Star
is this?
Wars. Dr. Afro. Which one is that? Oh, is that 1 in 50, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
What? You name the price. I'm gonna put it on it.
I named the price?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What was the last one I saw sell for did it sell for 100 last time or something like that, or was it a little bit higher than that, or was it
I don't know.
150? I
Said-
can't remember. Ask
said-
Phil backstage before you start. He's the one that.
said- No, I'm asking you. You name the price. $75, you said? Hold on. Yeah.
What are you playing on PS5? Aaron?
I'm playing Miles. I'm playing the Miles Morales
Oh,
Star Wars or Spider-Man game, and then I'm gonna deep dive into Ghost of Tsushima when I'm on break.
Hold on, you're not playing God of War?
I have the code for it. I haven't unlocked it yet. So.
No, Joe, no tentacles tonight. I think Brian and Ben had that cover with their foot fetish covers.
I don't even know what my opinion is. I'm gonna price these tomorrow, but like I said, I don't want to make it to advertisement type shit. But I got some shit. I got some dope shit. Lucas, what you bringing to the table tomorrow?
Dollar books.
Fuck it.
Dollar books, man. Freaking. Hey.
You're like,
Come
fill
get
a
this
box, get it to your house.
So listen,
Yep.
it's gonna be a whatnot sale tomorrow at 10:00. Me, Ninth Wonder,
YouTube.
Yep, YouTube. International Comics. He's gonna be bringing some foreign books in, some dope foreign books, and vintage Star Wars shit from my man Phil. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to McClay? I know he just left.
He had to go take care of his dog.
He did the commercial and left.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun tomorrow. A lot of fun tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Up and down. I don't know if you follow me on whatnot, but you follow me here, and we want you to be a part of the show, bro. We want you to have fun with us. So,
Who was the character in front of the Wakanda #3 cover C?
Yeah, who was the character? I don't know, but that's all the advertising I'm gonna do.
He said he's good.
Aaron, you said you got a show tomorrow, but did you have a whatnot show or anything?
I'm gonna try to run comics maybe on Sunday on whatnot. I still haven't even pulled books, and honestly, I'm just being lazy all weekend.
Yeah, that's the shit. The typing all these books and shit. Like
The only reason why I'm not on the show, and when I heard Melon was on the show, I was like, I don't even feel like digging out no books.
You are one of the only people that'll be more than welcome to come on any show, because I've been getting a lot of people that are like, no, well, what is that?
That is the Wakanda Forever Corey Smith cover. Demon Eyes.
Was it seems like in March?
Wait, is that Vibranium?
Estimated ship date is this week, this Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn.
That might have slipped out under a lot of people's radars, huh?
It did.
Yeah. I didn't think about it. I didn't see it.
Well, I wonder if it's one of those books they didn't have the art for when they were doing FOC. Maybe. I don't
They
know.
don't. If they did,
I
they
wasn't.
could burn in hell. Wakanda #3.
Cover C is Nahanda. Oh, he's talking about the Choella because they don't have cover C in here. They just have the artist. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Why is it doing like that? Let's be talking about this one. I think that's like Black Panther's great grandmother or some shit like that. Because I think they're supposed to do, aren't they supposed to do like a TV series on like Black Panther's ancestors or some shit?
Is that going to be like a Disney Plus thing where it's like a hour special, or is it actually?
Oh no, you know what? I think it's actually a video game or some shit like that. That
Okay.
might be it. And Captain America's involved some fucking how. I don't fucking know. Yeah.
Anyway, checking for Wakanda.
Remo. He's looking for 5 issues of Shazam Volume 1.
5 issues of Shazam.
He's gonna. All right. Well, where the hell did Mel go?
Just
He just got up.
Go and grab more vodka.
OJ. Mel's back.
More OJ for the vodka.
Mel's back, baby. Mel. He's back. The goose is loose, baby.
Yeah, it's time to close this out because I got more reading to do because I got another podcast in a couple hours.
I didn't hear what you said. So talking shit.
You got anything else, man? Because it's time to go, brother.
Yeah. I'm gone. I know you. I know you got to get some sleep.
No, I got another podcast. I got to get ready for it in a couple of hours.
Yeah, dude. And you got another podcast at 10 o'clock because you're going to be the moderator and you're going to be also one of our featured sellers.
All right. Be there, be square. Or go fuck yourself.
That's it. Play the motherfucking outro. Goddamn it.
Love and peace. Happy holidays, everybody.
For each man in his time to take, until he walks along the beach and sees his future in the water, along the arm within his reach. I needed a voice to walk.
Sometimes men take matters into their own hands.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
As you guys know, it is Drunken Chat, son.